I was just talking with this guy. All right, good luck.
I'm gonna get bodied. You saw it.
So.
You just saw what I'm working with. So
yeah, he's really good. So watch out. I think he's used Nikali though. So all right, guys. Dang, what's up? I don't know if I can curse or anything. God damn it. But are you gonna be commentating with me? Oh, okay. All right, you guys. This is gonna be huge. I saw Kalisto fiddling around with Cammy a little bit, and I thought Tech Bandit was using Akuma, but he's using Nikali for whatever reason. I know why. He's cool, that's why. Dang, how's everybody doing? This is great. I can't wait to play. But in the meantime, we're going to the Cove. Just as I suspected. I don't think I've actually seen this matchup since the change. So I want to see how this goes. Well, Nikali definitely looks cooler, so. What do you guys think is going to happen? He's got like an emerald on his belt, so I don't know, man. Come on, let's do this. Okay. Pretty aggressive. Oh, we were just talking about that, Link. Okay. That was a nice crunch. A little spacing going on, a little feeling each other out. That's cool. But let's pick it up a little, alright? Just kidding. There we go. Nice little chunk of damage. Alright, now he's in the corner, so here we go. Oh, nice. Oh boy. Oh. Unfortunate. Ooh. More fortunate. Oh man, you don't really see that viewer getting used so often. At least I don't. Look at that hair, that's crazy. It looks like that Buddha hand fruit. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's what it looks like. Whoa. Oh. Dang it. Unfortunate. He's making up excuses over there.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Nikali with the full meter just needs some nab approach medium kick or something like that. So I suspect that's how that's gonna go. Oh, nice. I might have got hit by that. Oh. That's not a link, right? I don't think so. Yeah, you guys just waiting for it. I think you can use it right here, yeah. Why not? Right? It's huge. Scary. She can't really get hit by anything else, I don't think. Or she's a guy. Oh, brutal. Okay, well.
Nikali wins.
A little less attacking, a little more blocking on Cammy's end is going to have to happen, or she will die.
Round 1.
I don't want to see her die just yet, so let's do this. Okay. Ballsy start. Oh man, he wants to get crush counter like crazy, man. Man, someone just wants a whip punish. That was good. There we go. Alright. Keep pushing. Yeah, there you go. Oh boy. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, backed off a little bit, huh? That's surprising. What's with all the space all of a sudden? I think Cammy's trying to figure out how to get in. he only has like 50 health left. Oh boy. That'll do it for that round.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Life on the line here. Well, they got a critical art, so you can start off with something nice to get a little... I don't know what she does. What does she do? Stand medium punch out. Oh boy. And he's almost got critical art too. And he actually has it right now, which means just one more. Oh. And that might even kill her too, honestly, if he gets like a pet fierce or something like that, right? He could have done it there, but that would have been too sick. Come on, just get that critical art. Oh, you could use it there to get funsies. You gotta make something of these hits. Now they're both fully loaded, actually. Oh, whoa. Oh. Alright, there goes that. Not a fast game, but a convincing one. Oh no, that was pretty fast, wasn't it? I think I just slowed it down. This is Stack Bradford, everybody. It's, what is it, Monday?
I am obviously not Callisto.
Player 2 has a 5-win streak.
What do you guys think so far? Is there a way we can see the chat? Oh, right there,
Yeah,
right?
it's right here.
Oh, what's up, chat?
Yeah, man, what we were talking about is, like, I forget all the time that you can link her V-skill to pretty much every button she has except crouch medium kick, and for some reason that's the only one I try and link every time it hits. I think that's because it's your hit confirm button off of like everything else. Like if you get counter hit any standing button, that's like one of your go-tos, but
that's all right. And you had a crouch medium kick counter that you could have made some big damage off of, but he's a strong player, and Akali his hits he wants and is kind of hard to recover.
Akali still hits really hard. Anti-air jab is definitely still there. So
and wake up jab is definitely still there.
Yeah, that could have gone worse. Not too upset. So, all right. So you're up.
All right, guys. I'm about to play.
Get out there.
I'll show you a little my Kuma action. I might get bodied.
Yeah. Stack recently changed into Akuma from Alex. Let's see if we also got, I think we got a bracket over here. Does this work? Hey, look at that. All right. So, look at Noah live updating me losing. All right. So, yeah, we're going to have Absolute against Stack Bradford here on the winner side. We also have Jaime against Aquaman going on. Alpaca 21 against Jamal. Ooh, random high fives in the building. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know what match needs to be on next. I'm pretty sure Lewis against random high fives is about to happen, like, in the next round. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, we're going to have Zangief mirrors. Oh, I'm excited. But we still have a match going on right now. I guess you guys are right, too. I mean, you know, I didn't want to look past you. Alrighty. What's up, Rock? I also said star Mika. That was also what I said after Season 1 ended. Stack Bradford leaning back to get the hand peek advantage on the pad duel. So, Absolute still signing up for the struggle. I only have to mean that. I think Mika is still viable. Just they took away every part of her that was actually fun. So, not something I want to play anymore. All right.
Round 1.
And we're in here. Kuma against Mika. Now, Kuma, of course, every offensive tool offensively, he can pretty much wreck everything Mika tries, but he's still dealing with Akuma health. And Mika has nerf damage on a few things, a couple of normals, and her regular grabs took some pretty significant damage nerfs, but her command grabs still do the same amount of damage. And EX Typhoon against Akuma is like a solid 30% for one bar on a 5-frame command grab. So this is not the worst matchup in the world for her. And she can get a few things, they're a little tough to react to, but against that forward fierce, most characters can actually kind of clip him when he's on the way down. It's a pretty slow move. And there you go. There's a Typhoon off the bat. It's going to do a good chunk, even being the light one. Nice block to stay in the corner there. Didn't get crossed up. Ooh, and that's going to finish it. Boom! Yeah, I was talking about Akuma with Stack earlier, and one thing I really like on a super is it doesn't have... I do, for the most part, enjoy the supers that are kind of like drawn out, like, is it going to kill? I don't know, like the Karen ones. But I appreciate that Akuma just hits you right away for 1 billion damage. Oh, and that does not work anymore. Yeah, that was a Season 1 staple combo that they removed. So you actually have to follow up, counter hit jab, stand medium punch straight into EX... I forget what the butt's called. EX Peach, Shooting Peach. Yeah. There's some nice pressure, some demon flip reset attempts. Mika though finds her way out, not challenged when she goes to the air, and you know that's part of where you can see that Stack hasn't been playing. Wow, that was a gutsy uppercut. You can tell he hasn't been playing this character a whole ton in the little things, when you kind of let those jump ins go and you don't, you know, use his B skill or his stand roundhouse or even a light uppercut to intercept that. Kind of see the newness, but Stack going up 1-0. Yeah, and that's the trouble right there with Mika, is without meter, you don't get anything for that mid-screen stand medium punch. Like, you have to instantly react to that. Oh no! Right? Doesn't take the crush counter, instead he goes for the Irish whip combo. Kind of an interesting choice there. Gave up not a lot of damage, because she doesn't get the most damage off of re-trigger, but he did give up a lot of stuff. Ooh, stays in front. Life about even, but the meaty hits. No combo though. Yeah, dash up grab's gonna take it. Still pretty hard to react to.
Round 2.
Akuma, not necessarily the best dash. He doesn't have that, like, Season 1 Nash teleporty dash, but... Ooh. Fortunate trade. Akuma gets out alive there. Oh, nice spacing there. Backs up when he sees the roundhouse charge. Punishes with a sweep. And now he has the corner. Good jump. Alright. Switch sides. That's the reset. Alright, nice B reversal on the fireball where it was kind of guaranteed there. Whoa! Super through the gap, and this is Akuma help. This might actually kill. Boom! Welcome to playing Akuma. Stack questioning the damage. Wondering if all that's necessary. There you go, that's a nice anti-air there with the B skill. Akuma with a couple of good anti-air options. Oh, what? Neutral jump short beats the cross up short. That was one of the more Street Fighter V things that could have happened right there, actually. All right, not enough meter to finish that off. A little early on the grab, but he walks forward and does it again, and that's going to do it. All right. Stack Bradford moving on in winners. Wow, that scene took forever to change. Come on, XSplit. What are you doing there, pal? All right. So, I'm gonna wait for our next match. What's up? To be safe, he might be doing it, but yeah, check in with Noah. Let him know. All right, so let's have a look at that bracket again real quick. So we have coming up next. So still in round 1. That's going to move Stack Bradford on to play Alpaca 21. So we're going to have a Laura Akuma match. That sounds rough for Akuma. We're going to have Shaq Sam currently playing against Aquaman Dog. Or I'm sorry, against Alex Noah. I would expect Shaq Sam to pull that one out. And we're going to have the winner of Lewis and Frank against Random High Fives. Yeah? Feel all right? You were. I saw a couple like early on. You let a couple jumps come for free, and then you got back into it. You know what I think it was. No, I noticed he was trying to do a couple season 1 things that don't work anymore, and I think he might have like. Yeah. He kind of more that he got into like the crap. I'm doing things that don't work. And then that kind of got in his head. Although, if the thing happened to me where I crossed you up in the corner and you did neutral jump short and yours won, I would have been a little tilted too. Now, that happened pretty late in the set, so you can't necessarily excuse that. Oh, yes, we have the dream match. All right. We do have the match we wanted to see. This is going to be fun. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to have, I'm presuming, a Zangief mirror. Lewis, pick me if you're player 1. If you're player 1, pick me. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have a Zangief mirror. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Let me fix this camera up a little. We're good. Not in this game, yeah. Actually, no. These two have played at least once before. And actually, I've seen Random High Fives play a few Zangief mirrors, actually, just not against, not always against Lewis. So Random High Fives has really impressive reads. He's the guy who's gonna like predictively air SPD you, and you're gonna see him jump, thinking maybe he's gonna air SPD, and then your hands will you to jump into it. Like his reads are so good that he forces you to do what he wants. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like he has mind control reads. Where Lewis has a persistence, where he'll have something he'll want to do, and it'll get stuffed like 5, 6, 7 times in a row, and you're like, man, what's he doing? There's, it obviously doesn't work. And then it hits once, and then he wins the round.
Round 1.
So, yeah, Lewis on the left. Oh, no, I think that, they're not feeling anything out. They're coming in, and they're throwing buttons. Now, he's the red Nick outfit. I always feel really guilty because he picks that outfit, and when we would play in Season 1 and I'd play Mika, I would always forget to pick the corresponding Mika one, and I'd feel guilty during the match. All right, Random High Fives to the early advantage. He's going to take the first round. 3 quick SPDs. So one interesting thing in here is, you saw earlier, Random High Fives likes to make a read with the V-skill. In this match, that V-skill's super dangerous because your biggest poke is like that stand fierce, that has a ton of recovery. Ooh, jumps out. All right, gets out of the running bear grab. That right there. Okay, so Lewis waited and then tossed the charge fierce, but that's scary right there. If he threw it then, that's like a guaranteed SPD punish. All right, air SPD is going to do a big chunk of damage. All right, that's another one. Let's set up. Look at that dizzy meter too. Oh, that would have been the round right there, but... All right, I think that's going to do it, but no, he doesn't get close enough. Whoa, armor's through! Random High Fives. Lewis, not really phased, though. Yeah, exactly. He's like, what? I know how to change a diaper. You think this worries me? I've seen some things.
Round 1.
All right.
Fight.
They're going to get back into it. I got to go play my match real quick. Yeah, so hold this down for a sec.
Hey, how's it going? Looks like this is going to be a Zangief mirror match, and oh my goodness. Okay, starts out with the V trigger. He was trying to be brave right there, but random high fives.
Round 2. Fight.
You know what? I really like how Luis plays, but I'm not sure how comfortable he is in that mirror match, especially since he knows like what options he wants to do. Yeah. The stand fierces from Luis is not working out, especially since Random High Five playing Zangief also has that that armor. We got the Fuji. Ooh, and that should be it. Air SPD. Ooh. Hate to see that kind of thing happen, you know?
Zangief win.
Hopefully he can bring it back, because that was still in winners, right? That was, yeah, okay. So I would really like to see Luis bring it back in the losers, especially since he's been putting so much time into Street Fighter V. Oh yeah, he's definitely a crowd pleaser. I'll tell you that. He makes the reads in over here in the Ignite Gaming Lounge. Yeah. Okay. Well. No, not anymore. I'm not playing Season 2, unfortunately. A couple changes did not click with me, but I mean, he's a very interesting character. Yeah, he's he doesn't play like Akuma in any other version of Street Fighter. It's a very strange thing, especially since he has that new move off his V skill. The follow-ups are a little bit strange, but for the most part, he's still got his Demon Flip. He's still got his Demon Flip. He's still got his Air Fireball, but his ground fireball feels a little bit too much like Oni's for... Yeah, it really changes how people play Akuma. Yeah. I mean, what a lot of the Japanese said back in Season 1 is the Fireball game in Street Fighter V is not as strong, and it's very comparable to the Third Strike Fireballs, except without the parry mechanic. Whereas Fireballs are kind of weak, and you can't really die from chip damage, so the fear of dying from chip is not there. So it's a very aggressive, fast-paced kind of gameplay that they wanted to sort of put in with the changes to Fireballs, but I'm not sure how people are coping with that, especially since Gaio is still strong. That's Aquaman Dog. Yeah. There we go. And then press save. Yep. Go ahead and press save. Yeah. You want me to do it? I got it. Yeah, no, definitely. No, yeah, no. Every character has the potential to do it since the damage is so high. but there are definitely characters that struggle to get in to get that hit. Kind of like, let's say, Birdie, I think, kind of struggles to get in, but when he gets in, he does have that damage potential. Guile does not need to get in, which is why he's so strong. That's how I feel. But speaking of characters that struggle to get in, we're gonna have that Fang versus Balrog mirror. Yeah, no, but you know, Balrog has a lot of tools at his disposal to close that distance, and see right there, he just traded. And now Aquaman Dog is setting up the Poison gameplay. I'm not a big fan of how weak they made Poison in Street Fighter V. Ooh, I love the patience here from Jack-Sam. And now we have him in the corner. And this is where Fang really struggles, you know, just getting pressured on. Not very good reversals, you know, he wants to keep his opponent kind of at a decent space just to be afraid of the poison, to let that poison rack up. No, it does not. He just messed up the punch.
Round 2. Fight.
Back to the gameplay. Well, see, Fang needs to set up that that frontal poison. It makes it so pressing buttons or moving forward in that space is very difficult. But the fact is that Shaq-Zam has been reading it and just jumping in and poking him for it. And now we can see the Aquaman Dog just struggling in that corner, yeah.
Balrog wins.
I mean, they did, you know, they took a low-tier character like Fang, and they made him even weaker, which is a very sad fact. But, you know, sometimes stuff like that happens, you know. Aquaman Dog has been putting in some work with Fang, though. Do not count him out. There's the punish. EX dash punch yet again. Oh, here we go. Crush counter. No, I don't think so. Still got the poison on him because of V-trigger. Got to be careful, you know, because Balrog does have his V-trigger stocked up. So any target combo into V-trigger. That was almost a really bad. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Forward moving move, target combo into V-trigger, and to guess this next mix-up is very, very strong in Street Fighter V. Oh, what's the early poison? Sits on top of it. Now that's what he really needs to start to do, but you see, Shaq-Zam is just so at home, sitting full screen and letting him throw his poisons out, and waiting for him to just charge the bad poison. Now the poison just does not rack up fast enough. Push him to the corner. Nice walk back. Smart play right now, yeah. Unless he uses EX, because it does have armor, but he can block it and punish. Ooh! No, the hitbox on that was a stand short for Balrog is very deceptive. His anti-airs a lot of people. Ooh, good again. Again. Ooh! Now Aquaman Dog can still bring this out, unless he gets pushed to the corner like this. Alright, good blocks. That was smart. I love the use of V-trigger right there. Or V-reverse. I believe so, yeah.
Balrog wins.
That chair tried to take me out. Did you see that? All right, I want a solid 0-2. I'm out of here. Shut it down. Shut it down. Something X? Weapon X? I don't know. Something X. No. Ryu player. Here, let's have a look. Armored X. Oh, good luck. Yeah. Good opportunity to get bodied because Laura's ridiculous. She's good. Hey, the Digital 95. This is in Chicago. We're at what? Elston and Addison, basically, on the north side. So, are you getting over there? Okay. Yeah. So every Monday we have Mix Up Mondays. We alternate. There's a Street Fighter 5 tournament every other week, and then we have casuals the weeks other than that. And we have casuals for pretty much every game every week. All right, so Alpaca 21 coming up against Stack Bradford. Man. Yeah, I got bopped by Ryu, still having perfectly good jab anti-air. They didn't change anything. This game is a poo. I am excited for Friday because I am both streaming and playing in my favorite game at Frosty Frostings. So day 1 Frosty Frostings, 3 p.m. I'll have Street Fighter 4. Followed by some actually really cool Marvel exhibitions on Friday. We're going to have the New York versus Midwest 3-on-3. That's going to be Ray Ray, Flux, and who's New York's other player? Coach Steve. Why did I forget that? He's the one who made the team. Against Dual Kevin, Joey D, and Static Alpha. And then we're going to have Eli the Curry and I Heart Justice play a first to 10. That's going to be some Captain America mirrors. And then we're going to have Cane Blue River against Ryan LV, which is nuts because those two, as far as I know, have never actually played in tournament. Ryan LV, of course, he won a major earlier last year. And then he actually beat Chris G. So our Marvel bracket's going to have 2 EVO champions and the person who beat one of those EVO champions in tournament. Street Fighter 5, of course, also going to have some respectable competition. We're going to have Knuckle Dew, Wolf Crone, Chris G, K Brad.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so Alpaca 21, Stack Bradford are in there. These two guys will also be out at Frosties. All right, we're trying to see if she can find a way through this fireball pressure. Kuma actually has pretty real zoning, and Laura doesn't have a lot to deal with fireballs until she gets meter. Tough to deal with that forward meaty Pierce. That looked a little late though. Wake up jab might have gotten out of there. All right, time to see if we can get out of the blender. Wakes up, not blocking. The fireball into a combo. He's going to get... Oh, no, it doesn't. Tatsu for the side switch, though. No, puts himself right back in the corner. All right, Laura sitting on V-trigger. There it is. Yeah, really poor situation in that. With V-trigger popped, overhead would have been a good option. The low was there. The command grab was there. Skaterian, yeah, Brian F. will also be at Frosties. Pretty much everyone in the Midwest is going to be there, plus a few from other states. Alpaca 21 showing the work that stand medium kick can put in. And Akuma has a couple of stubby buttons, but Laura's stand medium kick was actually really good in Season 1. It was a little underrated, I thought. Especially now, it can link to crouch jab to a light shoulder. Just a great, great neutral option. Busts up a whole lot of lows. Moves forward more than it seems. B triggers to a full combo. Oh no! Throws out a buffered super. Oh yeah, that one's tough to punish though. So that super is minus 30-ish. So usually your best punish route's actually going to be to just mash dash during the block stun, dash forward, and then do whatever your normal combo starter is going to be. So Pocket 21 is going to go up 1-0.
Round 1. Fight.
A bit more of a timid start from Stack Bradford there. A lot less buttons to start out this round than he had been throwing out last game. Alright, full charge fireball takes Kuma's out and gives her a shield to walk behind. And kind of one of the secrets against the Laura fireball, you know, it's hard to react to everything in this game, but you really need to stuff that fireball before it gets out. She has a hurt box that moves forward a bit. You can kind of walk forward and get a sweep in there. Ooh, yep. Mini forward pierce that's gonna, or I'm sorry, mini light shoulder links to a crouching jab back into a light shoulder.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice little hook confirm on the stampede punch and the fireball. It looks like it gives you a bunch of time to cancel actually. Oh, big risk there. Put himself in the corner and took a gamble trying to get back out. Oh, nice meaty overhead though. That's going to link and that's going to do it. Pocket 21 moving on to winners. It's going to put him up, I believe, to winners quarterfinals. Have another look at that bracket real quick. And Stack Bradford still in it. That was winners. Yeah, Alpaca's going to move on to face check Zam. Then we have random high fives against Tech Bandit on the other side. Stack Bradford, you're going to... yeah. She hits hard. Stand medium kick is... So Akuma has a couple decent buttons. His standing punches are all really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, throwing out like the demon flips and neutral and things. I think in general you don't want to throw out anything that doesn't have a shot at making contact against her, because my problem is if you put yourself in a position where like you whiff something and you're standing there and she has the opportunity to walk up and do something, that is a scary position. Like if you, what you're doing by throwing that flip out there, because he can only cover so much space, you know, unless you fireball, she can just walk forward. I mean, what's there to be afraid of? You won a couple matches, so you should be okay. Yeah, but you got to buy first round too. Yeah, so you're at least not going to be like in the super deaths of losers. Oh, but you're about to find out where you are. Yeah. All right, Noah, calling you over. All right. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, here. Give me 1 sec. Players need help with the headsets.
Underground Arena. The call is on here.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I heard that
Expanding your horizons?
people needed my professional opinion about Street Fighter V, so here I am.
All right.
And it
so
looks like Alpaca 21
Nope,
versus
no,
Stack.
gotta hit
Nope.
save. There we go.
Random high fives with
against
Tech Bandit. So this matchup seems, you know, kind of lopsided. I think for Nikali, right?
Yeah. So Zangief, it's one of the things where like this is still a relatively well-balanced game. Zangief is, you know, probably like 5th, 6th from the bottom, but in every game that would make him like a B- character at worst. So he's still, especially with the nerf to uppercuts.
He's very strong.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you nerf an invincible wake up like an uppercut, grapplers tend to fly up.
Now, here's what I don't know about Necalli's nerfed uppercuts is that a lot of characters, when they had, you know, a metered uppercut that was invincible, like Ibuki, Guile, things like that, in Season 1, where the regular uppercut wasn't invincible, they had a throw in Golden 1. So that might still be on the table, where Random High Five still kind of has to watch out for that. So, using
ooh, there we go.
Yeah. He uses that B-skill pretty heavily, which, yeah, that's what it discourages. That stand roundhouse all of a sudden becomes kind of dangerous to throw out. Now, the trade-off of that is if you're absorbing buttons, you're building Grey Health. And Grey Health recovers twice as slow. Oh, yeah, this is going to probably do it. Nice combo. Not going to be able to finish. Oh, no, goes for the super, so he's going to burn the whole meter.
No, I respect it, though. You know, you never want to Necalli with full
V-trigger and almost a super. Yeah, you don't want him to have a chance to run that back. And realistically, you still build super fast in this game. He'll probably have another super before he dies.
I feel like they...
wow. Hops forward, punishes the V-skill. Yeah, that was a light. I don't know if he mistimed the dash or if he just didn't want to disrespect the meter. He kind of just let him stand back up there. These are some scary V-skills that Tech Bandit's throwing out right now, actually.
Oh, man, another one. Sometimes, as a grappler player, you just have to you have to take that risk, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah! So that is not a true string. I don't know what the gap is, but it looked like he was actually just spaced too far for it to reach, and he SPD'd through.
That's smart, though. You know, you have to know these kinds of things.
Oh, great. Oh, wow, still got hit. That was actually a really smart V-trigger cancel, especially when you're Necalli, and it doesn't matter if you use V-trigger because you're just going to keep it. Oh, no. This is... Oh, doesn't go for
too far.
Yeah, but he could have confirmed into super. But now, any hit can do it.
Oh, too far.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Tech Bandit's going to take game 1.
When Necalli goes into V-trigger mode, like when I was playing in Season 1, like whenever Necalli went into his V-trigger, it was just the most demoralizing thing because for whatever reason, his hair really messes up my perception of my footsies. You know, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it's just waving all over the place. Does it have a hitbox? Like, it
was like Blanca's costume in Street Fighter 4. You know?
Oh man, I forgot.
It's distracting. That's what it is.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, just back throw off the bat. Oh, what? That links on a meaty headbutt? That is some actually pretty cool character knowledge. I was not aware you could do that.
Yeah, dashes forward throws. Just that dash. Ooh, meaties.
What's up, Ifu? See you in the chat.
I don't really like how Zangief's V-reversal doesn't knock the opponent down.
No, you know what it does, though? That leaves you in an SPD mix-up, and you can link a super.
Oh. Okay.
So, because it's +1.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, if you dial out the super during that animation, that's like a free super.
Alright, gets a V-trigger.
Yeah, so it forces him to backdash out, and now he has the corner because Necalli was forced to backdash away. Oh, wow, just on that. I have no idea how that didn't reach, actually.
Ooh, wow, backdash SPD, shades
Street Fighter 4.
Shades of Street Fighter 4.
I remember when backdashes were a thing you could do. Oh, goes to the SVD. That might have been too late if Tech Bandit was holding up, but
I think he just got scared at that point.
No, he was in that like, oh god, I have to block, and
you know.
Oh wow, a lot in the headlights.
A lot of people say like nerfed anti-air jabs and stuff
like
that.
It's Necalli and Ryu. Well, like Zangief and Dawson, they need theirs. Yeah. They should have it because they both have the thing too, where it's only an anti-air on like the 3rd frame.
Yeah.
And then it hits grounded later. Those two need to have it unless they're gonna buff Lariat. Oh, smart jump back.
But do they really want to buff Lariat in Street Fighter 5 though? That's the question because in a game where a lot of people really struggle to anti-air,
I think they should buff everything in this game.
It definitely be a lot more fun to watch.
This game, oh wow, yeah, just go straight into the super. This might be enough in V-trigger.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
the raw damage output from Nikali never fails to surprise me.
Final round.
Those supers are fun. Like half the cast has the evil Ryu super where like, is it gonna kill? I don't know. Blah! The last hit does like 30%.
Yeah.
That's good in terms of like what makes a good spectator game.
The keep the audience on the edge of the seat kind of thing.
Oh, gets the full jump in.
Ow.
Look at that combo.
Yeah, that's big damage in Street Fighter V. Ooh.
Oh, just holds back out of that pressure.
Not respected. Like you have to make.
Wow. Wow.
That was
Nice dash
a.
That was a teleport.
That was definitely a teleport. I couldn't tell the hair is like
Yeah.
getting in the way again.
I feel like this is the optimal match for you to like. You can tell, you know, Super Saiyan 4 teleports. You know what they look like.
Yeah. Whoa! Wow! Dash forward.
Oh no! Doesn't get the uppercut though.
Right?
All right, yeah, that's a
Takes
good
the risk,
uppercut. He
yeah.
doesn't want to take that mix up right there. Oh wow! One read right now.
Oh, dash.
That's not gonna be. Oh, that is enough. Nikali, what is wrong with you?
Dash SPD, man. It's
It works for everyone. You don't have to be a grappler.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I would argue that Nikali is the best grappler in the game because
I mean, he's got the walk speed, man.
and he's got the things to make you. He's got the buttons to make you stand still so that he can dash up, command grab you.
Hi, Max. Yes, I am commenting Street Fighter V at the moment.
11th
Whoops,
win.
that's not your name.
I'm Stack Bradford.
Yeah. No, you're esports, and so you're gonna get the proper.
I'm esports.
Yeah, when you're esports, you got to use your name. I didn't do it for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not esports. I'm Hollywood. That's
You're
different.
Hollywood. Yes,
very
it's
different.
your own brand,
Yes.
et cetera, et cetera. But
Exactly. That's actually it. Am I? Oh no, I'm not wearing my shirt. I'm
Yeah,
wearing the,
exactly.
I'm wearing the Mix Up Monthly shirt.
For everybody that's in the chat, make sure you follow on because this man is going to be streaming Frosty Faustings because this coming weekend.
I'm actually gonna be selling some shirts. We have the shirts that D got made.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a misprint. So the first batch, they didn't put the channel on the back like they were supposed to. So it's just a T-shirt with the logo on the front. So I'm gonna have that for sale for $5. At if you guys want to support the stream, help me out a little, help me afford this ridiculously expensive equipment.
Yeah,
that
this guy just bought $200 headphones.
Yeah, I just
from
bought.
me too, so.
I just spent $240 at a local
At a local.
to buy used gear on a Monday.
Yep.
To
That's,
throw in a $90 box to go with my $3,000 worth of cameras that I have to take in my Ford Fiesta.
Somebody's gonna come to Ignite like while watching the stream and just like
Jack me?
ruin your stuff. Yeah, like jack you.
That's fine. I'll get the Panda bailout.
I'm saving the link for the GoFundMe right now.
Yeah, he's setting it up right now. We got the story worked out. All right, we're gonna have Alpaca 21 against Shaxam, two characters who went from being pretty okay to being really, really, really okay in season 2.
I feel like that's the storyline for a lot of the newer players coming into Street Fighter V, though. A lot of the older Street Fighter 4, the Kingsguard of Street Fighter 4 has definitely fallen off, except for GLB because he was the God Emperor.
You know what though? And some of them aren't necessarily there. I mean, where's MJB? Where's MJ?
MJB was part of the Kingsguard.
I was praying that he was going to show up in the Street Fighter 4 bracket. I would have been so excited. But,
everybody that's a killer is in Street Fighter 4. We have Knuckle Dew. We have Chris G.
We have Wolf Crone.
We have Wolf Crone.
Chakotay, he's really good. He got like 5th, I think, 2 years ago, maybe 7th. If I win my first match, I probably got to play Chris G. Oh, I want that mirror. He's probably going to play Yang because I think that's who he was playing at the end of the game. But, oh my goodness. If I get that soccer mirror.
Ooh! That was tricky.
Oh, yeah. That was, I think he like just barely didn't get the meaty.
Yeah.
And that's still, for everything they gave Laura, she does still have to deal with the fact that she's one of a few characters that can't walk up, medium punch you, and then medium punch you again.
Exactly.
Unlike
half of the other
Did you see the stuff I was doing with Cammy earlier?
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, it was so silly. You can do medium punch, and then link an uppercut as a confirm. But Balrog too, he's no slouch, but it's really weird because they didn't give his buttons a lot of buffs, really. They made the first hit of his target combo, the low-hitting one.
Yeah.
They made that hit low as well, so you can't just hold back out of his pressure. That was a big problem for him in Season 1. Oh! But he still has to deal.
Oh!
Just
Same
put
side.
the ball down. I think he might have even been able to finish that just in pure damage, but
I think this matchup right here is the epitome of I do not want to block.
and you know what? I don't necessarily mind because that's how Mika Laura was like that, and I enjoy that. It was
It was a slugfest.
Yeah.
It was definitely
just
a
two
slugfest.
trains running at each other, no breaks. You know,
Because both of these characters, you know, once you start blocking, like it's scary. Ooh, here we go.
And
Got the knockdown.
I personally find that fun. I still think there's the issue of if you're a defensive player and that's your style, where Street Fighter IV had characters for you.
Yes. Street Fighter V is definitely lacking in the...
Street Fighter V is... You can tell the Guilty Gear players in the designer because there's everything short of negative penalties in terms of dissuading you from playing defense. You block, oh, you build gray health, and now it recovers slower, and you have no reversal. It does encourage... To some extent, it does promote better footsies in that, you know, maybe the buttons aren't there and the time to react aren't there, but your spacing needs to be on point because if you lose that first footsies exchange,
You're definitely in a very bad position.
yeah, there's a reasonable chance that you just don't get back on the rails.
Fight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That was a nice...
yeah. Shexan actually has he has really good adjustments over the course of a set. Like if you use the same thing to consistently dodge and attack, he'll throw something like that out.
It's smart, though. Like, you really need to do that as a player. And wow, that was very risky. I'm always surprised when people just kind of wake up and throw or wake up, like, stuff like that, because the risk is just so huge.
Well, especially with, well, one thing there is he was pretty close to the corner, so jump back option select is not that great of an idea because you can just, you know, if he throws out that dash upper again, that's just a straight punish. So there's kind of a problem. That's what you can't, that was a great punish actually. Her fireballs are not safe if done point blank, if it's not an EX. Nice recognition there. Shexam looking in pretty good control this round, but Laura has a little bit of V-trigger left.
Okay.
She doesn't have the cancel. This is what's big, is she does not have a V-trigger cancel available, so she's going to have to win the next two mix-ups.
I mean, they're in a footsie's position, and Laura does have super stocked up.
And he has V-reversal. If he wants to use it, he's going to eat a counter.
He messed it up! It was too far! You know, when that situation kind of happens, you know, you really need to calm down because you do not want your opponent to really understand that you're...
You know what my thought is when that situation happens, and I'm the person who in the favor? I'm like, got him. I was like, exactly.
Man, I was so smart.
I was like, exactly his plan. Look at that spacing.
All right, there we go. Yep.
So getting crush countered by Balrog is such a double whammy because, like, not only are you eating a boatload of damage in corner carry, he's getting V-trigger for that. Still, though, he might be dizzy. All right. Overhead? No.
Ooh, meaty shoulder.
Yeah. I think he thought the grab was coming and was holding up. And look at that post-dizzy damage. That is easily the most damaging character after a stun in the game.
Besides Balrog?
Oh, no. With that fireball setup, and then you get, like, two normals into an EX fireball into more. Oh, no. That's... She gets combos off the dizzy where, like, you throw out a fireball, you do something, and then you get a jump in into a combo.
I guess the side switch.
Oh, it just jabs it out.
Did he try the turn punch right there? That was turn punch, right?
No, that was the V skill.
The V skill.
Yeah, he was doing the V skill.
I'm actually surprised it reeled back that far.
Really, really nice recognition on counter hit, crouching or standing medium kick. So a really decent advantage. You can link crouch medium punch. You saw if you have a super, you can link counter hit, stand medium kick straight into a super.
Now in this situation,
catches him low. All right, one mix up.
Ooh.
Oh, not enough. Good tech.
In that situation, I was really afraid for Shexam. Shexam, because he went into V-trigger and he did not get that that pressure string that he wanted, and he let Laura on top of him. He did not have the option to V-reversal to get her off.
First win for player 2.
Really, really. This is the most fortunate time neutral jump I've seen in a while. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff that you have to challenge that fireball. And some characters have an easier time than others, but you kind of just got to run up there, push a low button, and there. That's what you need to do. Because once it's out, that is such a strong tool. If you touch her at all, it goes away, but You know, if you let her just walk behind that like a shield and you're giving up space.
You cannot play scared in that matchup.
Nice strings, bit of gray health built up.
Ooh, wow! Ooh. I like the use of the special normal to kind of
just
cover
cover
some
space.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds you of?
Yep.
What does that remind you of?
The what are you talking about? The Ragnar thing?
Yeah, Hellsbang offense, baby. Apocalypse 21's been watching me play.
It's like, man, I need to take.
Yeah, I got to bring this into my game.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, and a little bit of extra damage due to V-Trigger being up. Normally, that would not have finished off that command grab.
Fight.
Okay, uses the AX.
Oh, wow.
Laura pressure, and then she uses the EX Fireball. It just makes it so scary because you cannot press that.
Yeah, you have to be reversal out. That's really, and
the way they took away invincible DPs.
Wow, he jabbed him right when the armor wore off.
That's either the bravest man alive or the smartest man alive.
I think he can be both. Ooh, no. Okay, doesn't get the full conversion. Laura, though, sitting on a super.
Okay.
All right, he's going to need a reset. Let's see, what's he going to wake up?
He
Wakes up with
messed
the
it up.
jab. He's going to go into super, and this is going to do it.
The power of Laura, man.
Oh,
wow,
no,
not dead.
Still going. That's like the first time in Street Fighter V that's ever not killed when you...
We got footsies.
There's a little bit of V-Trigger skill up for Balrog. All right. Good block. He still has enough to get... Oh,
jab,
yeah,
jab.
That's like an impossible situation. You can't...
Yeah.
You have to hold up there. Actually, I mean,
no, you don't have to. Yeah, I mean, he had the option to walk back, but you know, Laura's low.
But she has a great low.
Yeah, no, she has a good low, but in that situation, like, I don't think it would have been able to clip his feet.
Crushing medium kick definitely would have.
Really?
Yeah. No, that is a very good button.
I seem to misjudge the spacing on her buttons a lot since.
Yeah. It's hard with crouch forwards because compared to a lot of games, most crouch forwards are pretty stubby in this game. Hers is solid though.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's a big problem in Street Fighter 5, especially if you came from Street Fighter 4, because everybody's low forward in that game.
Oh no, the first couple of weeks of this game of people trying to play Ryu, and they're like, but how do I crouch forward fireball? And then once everybody realized that, oh, you just use crouch strong instead.
Yeah, crouch strong.
It's, you know what it is? I think that was another thing. I think that was an intentional thing in order to not force, but to encourage more movement and less turtling. They made it so that it's okay to walk back and forth, and you're not going to eat a low into a full combo anymore. That's kind of what they. That's where I think they were going with making crouch short or crouch forward stubby, and a lot of crouch shorts you can't really combo off of. So I do think that was kind of intentional design to make it so like you're not just down backing the whole time, because what if you get opened up by a low?
Well, no, the thing was when I was playing in Season 1, you know, Chun-Li had a really strong low forward. The thing was in like month 1 or something, it was like, you know, crouch jab pressure into either tick throw, or if they think you're going to walk back, you're going to crouch forward then.
No, not tonight. Max, I got to pack up pretty much right away. Actually, got to be to work tomorrow. We're learning. Oh my God, I'm like, they're teaching me programming. Oh yeah. For work, my brain hurts so much.
That's the classic, man.
I had like a 5-hour grind session learning PHP today.
Let me know when you get really good at coding and stuff, so you can make me add-ons in World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah.
I really need that.
That's actually the original coding experience I had was
Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, it was XML spreadsheets for Spellcast in Final Fantasy 11. And that's kind of, and I didn't use any programming stuff for a long time, and then I forgot how to do it, and I wanted to look at overlays, but I would open them up. I'm like, this is too complicated, and then I looked at a couple things for work, and I'm like, oh, this isn't hard at all. Now I'm kind of back in the coding zone. All right, so Mateo against Lewis, Dalsum Zangief. This is a matchup that like manages to be 7-3 both ways.
Yeah. Oh, okay. V reverses out. No, I respect
you have
it.
to.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you have to.
that is not an option. As Dalsum, you cannot have Zangief. Now, an important thing on his teleport, that is strike.
Ooh, the
and
punish.
vuln.
Okay.
The Dawson teleport is strike and vuln on frame 1, but it's not grab and vuln. A meaty command grab will still blow that up.
Ooh. Not blocking it. Wake up.
Oh, gets caught. All right. That's actually going to do it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, trades with the slide. That was actually a really good crouch jab, but...
Yeah, Mateo had a look of shock on his face right there when he dropped that.
Yeah, pretty fortunate, actually, that traded. Oh!
That was brave. This is brave.
I'm amazed that he actually recovered in time to block. I wonder if he does his SPDs front to back so that you finish in a block.
I mean, that would be smart. Like, he's playing on his pad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can cheat the input a lot.
I just thought about that even being a thing, and I feel like I'm smarter for having even realized it.
He's going to use the super here. Luis is going to be very close to getting finished off. Okay.
Still, though, he's all okay. Yeah.
That is way too hard
Sitting
to
in the fire, building up that gray health. Yoga Sniper gets really strong in that situation. Talking it out. Luis is always good to go.
I have this like persona for Luis every time he's like playing or whatever. I just think he is like one of those like Zoro. Like I think that Luis is Zoro.
Yeah, like just unflappable, mysterious. Like he just comes
mysterious,
in, does
really cool stuff.
He's gonna come in and do it. Like,
yeah,
and then he leaves. You're like, who the fuck was that guy?
Like he's gonna. I want him to go into a really big tournament, like a combo breaker or something. Oh, get on stream.
Hold on.
Look this guy dead straight in the face after he like calls out his jump
like
with an air
Carson in his shirt.
And then he just looks at him, and goes like, "Make your move, Maricon."
So what happened at Evo? I think it was 2014. A friend of mine, like everyone I knew, their Street Fighter 4 pools were all at the same time. And so we were in different pools, but we were kind of like standing in the middle in between the tables so we could like chat with each other.
Converse. Yeah.
And my one friend comes over. He played T-Hawk. I'm like, how'd you do? He's like, I just got dumped on by a Zangief. Man, this guy was crazy. He was doing some of the stuff that it would be so stupid if it didn't hit you. And I turn around and Luis is wrapping up his controller. And like just by the description, I was like, is he here? And I turn around. Yeah, he's just slowly wrapping the cord around his controller. Doesn't look excited. Doesn't look upset. Just like he just got off of work. Like, yep, I just did an adult thing.
I respect that. No,
oh, wow. Makes him burn the V trigger.
All right, nice call out on that jump. Oh, let's go! Let's go, Luis! Oh, make your move!
My God,
make your move!
So good.
Well, this is the type of stuff I love watching.
I forgot he could cancel that button into V trigger. That was so godlike. I should have had this up. I wanna clip that.
No, Max got you. Max will clip that for you.
Oh, please. That'd be delightful. Ooh! Oh my God! See, that's why he gives you that feeling of the like. Even if it doesn't hit,
he's just like, okay, this guy, he knows something.
Yeah.
He knows something I don't.
He can. So he has this thing where like, if you knock him down and you like neutral jump to like bait out a super or something, he has an option select. Whoa. Oh my God!
Block.
Whoa! That was so smart.
Got him.
So Luis has an option where like he'll wake up and if you go to grab it, text the throw, and if you neutral jump, he does the hop under you, so he puts you in the corner. It's so good.
Oh, that's
oh, that could have been it. Oh wow, unfortunate trade, and Mateo barely gets away with that.
Oh my God.
I'm glad that I'm eliminated because I would be on tilt after watching that.
Oh yeah,
I had to go play my next match. Like I would be having like flashbacks of that maybe happening to me. Can you imagine like if you were behind him watching that and then Noah's like, all right, you play him next. I'd be like, no, I don't want to.
Well, which player are you talking about? Luis.
Yeah, well, if this was winners and like he calls Luis for his losers match and it's you, I'd be like, oh my God.
Give me a couple minutes. I gotta go like take just the poop out of my pants a little bit.
I remember there was an early season 1 match where I played losers finals against Scythe. And he beat me, but I meeked him very hard.
So he was like, He was in a weird place.
He won, but he had to take a 5-minute break before grand finals because he was like shook.
I love it when people play characters that can really change the pace and like the entire mindset of a player. When they look like they're trembling, like they just like woke up without a blanket on in the middle of a Chicago winter.
Just cold sweat. That was
like you're just falling off a building and you just woke up before you hit the ground. Like I love looking at people when they do that.
Those are, for the most part, I prefer being. I like if you're in losers and you get that streak going.
Yeah.
You start winning.
You get that momentum.
Yeah, that's my favorite feeling. But if you have that match, like it's
yeah.
like your second match, like you're done. You're 2-2. That's it. You're not going anywhere. That's I will say one of the only few advantages I have now is playing on stage at tournaments is like the least nerve-wracking thing in the world.
Really?
Because I'm like, I don't care. I own a stream. Like,
that makes sense.
I look around, like if I'm going to play on stage at Frosty's for Street Fighter 4, I'm going to look around like, this is my stage. If I want, I could just say, no, we're going to go play this off stream right now. If I want, I can make you play the rest of your matches off stream.
Let me pitch you an idea real fast. It's your logo, but you're going to change it so it looks like a PBR can. Let me pitch you that idea.
I could talk to the graphic designer. All right, so
Or an old style.
Round 1.
We're going to have the old struggle against the new almost struggle, where it's like Akuma, Stack Bradford, he's trying to figure him out. He's trying to find out how to not get hit for all of his health every time he gets hit.
Yep.
A way to do that is to play against Fang, who's just not very good and can't do all your health if he hits you.
He's annoying to deal with if you don't know how to, you know. Right, V-triggers. Ooh, wow.
Jump back OS.
Very reminiscent of the anime games that I play. You know, Aquaman Dog has been putting in some work with Fang, though. You know, even though this character is quote-unquote dead.
He was, I wouldn't say he was the worst character in Season 1. He was probably the third worst. And then they nerfed him.
Very strange choice of words.
They buffed Cammy, who was
already pretty strong.
She was arguably top 6. Maybe not, I think top 5, but she was in that 6-7 range for sure. She needed buffs.
Yeah.
Fang, I think he was doing a little much, yeah. Somebody got hit with that silly corner setup, and they're like, no, I don't like it. Oh, wow. Nice stand short.
So let's make it so his poison does next to no damage. Ooh, wow.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the...
that was some anime multi-hit noises right there.
That sounded like that fireball should be on top of you for Oki. Alright, these fireballs get really decent in V-Trigger, but when he uses those specials, he is giving up a bit of V-Trigger chunk at a time. You can see that right there.
But those projectiles are so strong.
The really nice thing about the Fang projectiles is that
it covers the space in front of you.
And also, if you get a weird trade, so like if he throws it, and he does like the light one, so like it bounces, or like the EX, so it like bounces multiple times, and you also threw a fireball and you trade, but then you get hit.
Yep.
If you get hit by the poison after you hit him, that poison's still on you, even though you just knocked him down. Oh, just Demon Palm. Blast, sit down. All right, another. So he's showing, jump back OS a couple of times here. Let's see if Stack's gonna kind of recognize that. See if we can get a delayed media to take care of that.
Now I like it when he messed up the combo right there.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to get a demon flip into something there.
He was supposed to do the V trigger or the V skill into the launcher, but I like it when people look and they know that you're doing the OS. So they're doing setups and weird kind of stuff to beat out the OS. So it adds another layer to the mind game that you guys are already playing in Street Fighter. When you get to that point, the game is interesting like really interesting to watch because you're basically watching
Yeah.
a like a third layer of chess.
And the fun way to deal with it is when you see the people who just hard read it and dash forward and just punish on the ground. That's good stuff. That feels good. Now the danger with Fang is so he can jump back OS with Roundhouse.
Yeah.
So he can just instant overhead you and take away. If you block that, you can dash up and get a punish. But
Yeah.
on hit, you're gonna be stuck
you
there.
got a hit, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Roundhouse block stun. Like you're gonna hold that. Ooh, I like
Nice
that.
air there. Got him.
That, see, you knock him down, but you're still poisoned, and now he gets to reset his offense while you hold all this poison.
I mean, the poison
So
does
here's-
measurable damage.
Here's the problem, or not the problem, but here's the benefits of the poison. It's not the damage that it does, is that gray health cannot recover
Yes.
while you're poisoned. Bigger deal in Season 1 when his normals could build more gray health, but when you tack that on to, oh wow, whipped a throw in his face and gets back thrown. Aquaman Dog gonna take that 2-0. Keep forgetting to change my transition. That's the inside streamer. That's how you know I've gotten Hollywood. Is
You got to put a fade on.
I'm using multiple transitions, so I use the fade, coming out to cameras and things. Going into the match, I use that hole because it wipes right as the overlays come in. Oh my god, it looks for like a built-in one, looks good, looks nice.
Yeah, no, XSplit did a really good job. Like, really big shout out to XSplit. Like, I tried using OBS, but
Yeah, OBS I think has some really great applications, but there's a point where XSplit 2.9 is ridiculous. It's really good. Have you tried OBS Studio? It's pretty solid.
I've seen my buddy actually was streaming like 2K17 or something.
Yeah, it can do a lot of the stuff that XSplit can, but there's a lot of stuff that XSplit handles natively really well. There's certain, it's a little bit better on CPU usage, things like that. And especially when you're me and you're trying to do like 7 things
Yeah, no,
on the
like-
computer and trying to do like something ridiculous without the resources to do it, it's really helpful.
I was actually thinking about upgrading my processor, but then I was like, looking around and
Yeah.
stuff, and apparently the 4790 still threads better than the.
Do you know what the real stuff is?
What?
I'm getting the upgrade. This year is my processor upgrade. The E2765, or it might be a 2965, the 14 core server. So the
my
new
goodness,
Xeon
okay.
server processors run on the 2011 V3 socket.
Don't you need to buy a new motherboard for your?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
they
super
use
expensive.
they use like X99 gaming
Yeah.
motherboards. You can just throw a server processor on them now. So
That's ridiculous. Man.
Yeah.
That's like, think of how far we've come from like the first gen like i7s to.
Because I mean that was when you and I
Yeah.
had the identical, the i7 everybody had that build, the i7 950, 16 gigs of RAM. All right, we're gonna have Mateo against Shexam. Another Mateo having to play these matchups that are just like
in your face.
yeah,
very
spooky matchups.
Spooky wake ups.
They're
Spooky neutral.
I call them spooky matchups because you're playing Dawson, you're doing your thing, and then they come at you and you're like, ugh! That's your that's my reaction. Like I like pop back from the center, like, no, I don't want that. Get that out of my face.
Oh, that just happened.
This will be fun though. Both of these guys study their characters a lot, and they both have a lot of fun. Mateo is one of my favorite players to watch play because he always is having fun.
Yeah.
So
No, you know what you should do every time somebody gets spooked. You should play in Super Mario 64 when that piano comes up.
yeah.
You just make that noise. Like, put that noise into your soundboard. Whoa, we got footsies, baby. I like it.
Oh wow!
I like it. Let's go.
He punched him in the punch. He's like, no, this is a punch.
Oh!
Right
This
in
got
the
real
corner.
spooky real
Oh,
fast,
yeah.
man.
See what I'm talking about? That's what I would have done. That's why I don't play on pad. I would have been like, ugh, drop the pad. Gotta have that weight on my lap. Oh, good block in the overhead.
Oh,
Nice
man.
punish too.
Oh, that's good. That's good. This is some good cheese. This is some good cheese, Ryan. I jump back.
There it is! Oh my god!
Oh!
All right, hold on.
I love it. I love watching footsies.
I'm just gonna. This match is a little much. I'm gonna turn this compressor up a little.
No, this got so spooky, man. Like,
Oh, it's still going. These things are still happening.
Luigi's Mansion, baby. Let's go. Okay.
Did he go for a low? This might be bad. Oh. All right.
Can we get a player cam?
Everybody, can we all calm down?
Balrog
Everybody,
wins.
hold on. I'm not giving the thumbs up. I'm not okay. Let's wait.
This is the second win for player 2.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, so Mateo, yeah, he was telling me earlier about PR Balrog's tier list of like who Dalsum. It was one of those, you know, like Axis ones.
Okay,
so he
yeah,
has
yeah,
like
yeah.
the matchups that are good for Balrog.
Good, like solid,
Yeah.
and then like
super in his favor.
annoying. Like
Yeah, so like the ones that were like super in his favor, Dalsum's just by himself off on an island.
I mean, I just saw. I played through the entire story of like Resident Evil 7, like watching that.
Now, I will say, Mateo has fun playing the game, but he wants to win, and he knows what he has to do.
Yeah, pick a
top tier.
Pick the blonde girl.
Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, pick the blonde girl.
Just grab one. That was the big change in Season 2, is now it has to be a blonde girl. You can't just pick a blonde and they're all good.
Oh, you could pick
Alex, actually, he was a little rough still.
You could pick banana hammocks.
You know what? I think he's still okay. I just don't really see anyone playing him. I think it's just because a bunch of Ken players were like, I think they'll go back to him, but right now they're in the like Akuma is new and cool thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is.
I don't know if it's better or worse that he didn't burn the meter. All right. Let's see.
Now this is a real Chicago matchup right now. There's no
no,
matchup
he
on
didn't
that
do
hot
it.
dog.
Did you see the thing that Burnout Fighter posted this week?
What?
So he got hot dogged as Dalsum, and then he got a perfect the next round, so he played the entire round without losing the hot dog. He didn't even get touched. Didn't even block a move. He had a 100% hot dog. That's the Vienna. That's the 100%.
That's the Vienna?
Vienna beef, yeah. Uh-oh.
No hit
Dials it
confirmed.
out, yeah. And that's the danger of playing an alternate character in a stressful matchup, is you really got to kind of get on those nuances.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice delay into the throw. And he's got the life lead. Oh, wow! I don't know who did the good thing there. Jackson got out of the corner, but...
I want to see more stats.
Wow!
That was
Speaking
cheap.
of spooky.
We're going to the bank, baby.
Final round. Fight.
How does Cammy fight in those heels, man?
It's called training. You don't just become an elite British government agent by, like, not practicing in all
I was
kinds of footwear.
gonna say like maybe she took off the heels, but then I realized she's standing on her tippy toes still.
Those are what if that's like the weights? Like she's gonna rock Liu, like she takes off the heels, spiral arrow from across the screen, it's safe. Oh no! Oh,
no,
just
I
a
messed
little
it up.
late on that link,
Fine,
but
no
doesn't get
punish.
punished. Yeah.
Low.
Okay. Good. Oh, that's gonna make it not safe. Bonk.
Gone, yeah.
Checksam. Moving on. All right.
Poor
that was a
Mateo,
fun match.
man. Poor Mateo.
Balrog wins.
Oh man, that was fun.
You know, a lot of people get frustrated playing against Dawson and stuff, but then there's Balrog. You know, just kind of.
I appreciate it because I mean that's how I played against Awesome with every character in every game. It's like you just pick a character who can persist their way in. You know, like
persist their way in. Yeah.
the problem with Awesome is that when he gets started, he's still good.
Yeah,
He has some cool mix-ups. He has some decent pressure. The problem with Dalsum is that if he does not get started, he doesn't have a way to.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of ways to just like swing things to where you're going. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't do that in this thing. I can't like scroll off to the right so we can see the rest of the matches.
Unfortunate.
You hear that sweet Final Fantasy 15 music? All right. So we're going to have, I believe this is a loser's quarterfinal match.
Yep.
Aquaman Dog.
No, Aquaman Dog has been putting in so much work in the recent brackets with dead skeleton dude, Fang.
We're going to have to call him. I think his name is now Who.
Who?
Who? Do you play Fang? Who?
And this is a random high five, I believe. So.
Yeah.
Zangief versus Fang. Now, that's an interesting matchup
Not great
for Zangief.
for either, really.
Really?
This is another one of those. So,
Weird matchup things.
Fang's wake-ups are similar to Zangief's in that they're... I'm sorry, not to Zangief's. Similar to Dhalsim's in that they're not grab and full as a meaty. So you're throwing out a big risk to wake up with that EX command dash, which is one of his only ways out. And you can be reversal your way out, but it's Zangief, so like...
He can grab you, so...
Here's the thing, is if Zangief is like reel back, far fierce, and does that, and you V-reversal that, because he's so wide, you're going to V-reversal and be standing right next to him. They're like, yeah, you'll get to the other side, but that might not be somewhere that you want to be.
Sometimes you just want to make it so you're not in the corner anymore.
And yeah, I think in this game, there's definitely parity in the corner.
Oh!
The corner is a struggle for every character.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fighting game. You know, the corner is a very unforgiving place.
Oh no. And we're going to see just what it's like right now. Yep. Oh, wow, nice. Dropping the sweep, cancel. The V-trigger is going to get himself some space, get some poison built up. Nice punish to the lariat, too.
Wake up jab.
Oh,
yeah, let's go, baby. Ah!
Uh-oh.
We getting spooky now. Oh.
Yeah.
Whenever a grappler does that, I respect it because you just stood in front of this guy's face and you called him a pussy.
Yeah. Like, no. I don't think you got those. Okay. Oh my goodness!
I love it when you can definitely see like where Aquaman Dog soul shattered in that.
You can hear it. So that's why in the realm of esports we provide player headsets.
Yes, exactly. And commentators are not allowed to be within 15. It's like the smoking rule, you know.
Oh,
once again,
another one.
He knows that Aquaman Dog really likes to use that. The coward
yeah,
stack,
because I mean that's just one of his better tools. And the problem is once you're down there, you gotta commit to that.
Next hit is
Regular grab. All right, SPD. Oh no, gonna do the combo, and he
messed
drops
it.
it. That's
okay. This is Aquaman Dog's chance to.
Zangief. Oh, wowie wows.
Aquaman Dog does not look happy about that.
That
Do you look happy about that?
did you did you notice how the stage went silent? Even the kiwi birds were like, ooh.
He's taking a poison right
Everything. The music ended. The sheep shut up. Like they just. He was tugging on his.
Moment of silence for my dead homies. Man. Like, the sheep had the 40 taken out of the wool and just poured it out right there. Ooh,
Oh wow, yeah, a little early. And he's shown a good punish for this lariat already, but just a bit early.
Once again.
A call out on the V-Skill, and look at all this gray health that Zangief's getting back. Oh yeah, see that had him nervous. He waited a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Still in good shape though. Has a slight bit of a life lead. Ooh.
I respect it.
So
now there's a mind game.
Yeah, now we're at that next level. Ooh. All right, what's the mix-up?
All right.
Okay.
I respect it.
Still a lot of. Oh wow. Problem here. Is, okay. Let's see what he can do with this punish.
He messed it up.
Oh, he's still alive though. Oh wow! How did that go through a grab? That's what it's there for. Oh wow! Goes for the sweep and gets punished.
I think it's one of those things where he was
a little late. Yeah, he was a little late. Like he was in the middle of his body. Because that's the other thing is if he would have done it just a tad bit later, he would have auto-corrected, turned around and grabbed. Still though, that round was a much better showing for Aquaman Dog. So Zangief though, super on deck. Is he going to use it right here? Yeah, this is going to do a lot, and that stun is still up there. Oh, is that going to dizzy?
We shook, boys.
Still alive.
Boys, we shook.
Grabbed him from there. What? Oh my goodness.
Luigi's Mansion 3DS coming to.
Sonya
All right,
wins.
so
Spook City 2013.
I don't.
I love watching grapplers play. It's
I hate
great.
it. Well, you know me and grapplers already.
Well, I know you and grapplers, but like I love it when you can pinpoint the exact location where the human spirit breaks.
You can see it's kind of stuck in the ground after an SPD.
No,
just
it's not even just
like
stuck there.
flower.
It's lingering. It's that big elephant in the room, and you don't want to talk about it.
See what happened? Look, this music's playing, right?
Yeah.
That first round, it ended
That-
so badly. This music didn't
Didn't
come
even-
on.
yeah, no, I mean-
it was just quiet.
There was a eulogy written in that short time where he got thrown and his body connected to the ground. The music and the orchestra was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna.
So
We're okay here.
This is actually going to be a pretty good match.
The Colleen
This
versus
is
Laura, right?
Yeah, that's good. No, keep in mind, Tech Bandit. Maybe he's playing Nikali through this whole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He has like 9 characters. He plays like the whole cast, and a lot of them are proficient.
I mean, I feel like that's what you really need to do in the current age of fighting games. You always want to...
especially in a game like this where you don't have to grind execution.
Yes.
You have to grind spacing and you have to grind concepts, but you don't have to grind combos. And
That's a big part of a lot of fighting games, you know, like
Yeah.
like your execution and whatever. Once you take away that thing, it becomes a lot more of a psychological
and
game.
the big thing is then if you already have, a relatively analytical mind, which Tech Bandit has shown. I mean, he's had some really interesting solutions on several characters for certain things. When you can jump into a character and immediately say, how do I deal with that thing that gives me trouble in this one matchup? You don't have to say, okay, I'm going to spend 3 weeks grinding my bread and butter and make sure it comes out every time. Like, that's a huge advantage for picking up a new character.
Now, this is another one of those slugfest kind of matches.
Yeah, and the difference last season is this would have been a little bit in Nikali's favor, and it's probably the same number matchup, just kind of flipped the other way. And it's not brutal, it's probably a 5.5,
It's not
4.5
terrible.
there.
Yeah,
but
no, it's definitely not going to be leaning one way too far. But
and both of them have these projectiles that are they're very pure projectile in that they're space control. They're not trying to do damage. They're just trying to say, like, I'm going to carve out this area, and now it's mine. You better stay away with it. So look at this corner control right now for Nikali.
it's okay because Laura's just V-triggered. So now we have a real match now.
So a really nice thing that Alpaca did right there was he could have continued that combo into some extra damage, but he actually just did the V-skill dash through off the EX Fireball and took the side switch to put Nikali close to the corner, but Footsies did not go his way from that point on.
I mean, that stand roundhouse from Nikali just put in so much work,
Oh yeah, and these 2 buttons, I mean, you have that stand roundhouse, you have Laura's stand medium kick. Her stand roundhouse is a very good button.
yeah. Like, you have these buttons that are very negative, but you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, there it is. Just does another roundhouse. Look at that damage. So that seems, you don't see a special cancel, you don't see a knockdown, so it seems like that's not a big combo. That still did like 200 damage from max range, and all he did was press roundhouse, roundhouse, and he collected 20% health and some V meter.
Oh, nice
wow,
DP.
yeah, great reaction. No, he pressed the button. Yeah. V-trigger still on deck. No meter to uppercut out with. Oh, Andy's in the corner.
Okay.
I didn't realize. Did you see how close that super?
Yeah.
He
That went from corner to corner.
Yeah. That left him in the corner from the opposite side. Oh, I forgot to do it again. I gotta up my streaming game here.
Can't you set it to auto?
No, so you gotta pick which transition is the current one.
Okay.
And then, so you got to remember basically to change to the one you want to do next,
see.
like in between things. Showing you guys a little behind the curtain. Oh,
Big punish.
oh, but he
Knockdown.
did the side switch one. And I honestly don't remember. I think they made a change. I don't know if you get the same Oki off of the 2 sides or if you get better Oki off of the side switch, which might have been why he went for the one that didn't put him in the corner.
Oh, here we go. Sun. Now,
You don't even need all this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so you saw that Tech Bandit actually, or Alpaca 21 actually tried to go for a jump in against Tech Bandit, but Tech Bandit did the option slide. I'm wondering if Alpaca is going to be looking out for that option slide now.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, especially, like, who's going to be a really good Street Fighter 5 player because they're looking out for that option select and they know how to deal with it.
It is, and that's something I'm guilty of myself, is not utilizing it enough, because that's a tool that if it's not in your tool set, you're just not competitive. You're not expecting to compete at a next level. That's
Nice.
Oh, wow, that was so
good.
meaty.
Oh. Let's go.
Uh-oh, gets the jab, though. Oh, just... Wow, missed the link. And all that dizzy was still built up.
Alpaca 21 took that so convincingly.
Lara wins.
And both of these two matches, I mean, they were super one-sided in game 1 and 2. Now, this is actually, I believe this is winners finals.
7th win for player 1.
So this...
Round 1.
Yeah, let me see if I can get a confirmation on that. I'm pretty sure this is winners finals, so I think this is 3 out of 5.
Okay. All right, gets the jump in combo.
Yes, this is winners finals.
All right, both these players just, okay. Now he does shoulder checkle. Now a lot of people don't realize this, but whenever people say like, why would you press a button after that? That, you know, that's like -2 or -3. I'm like, dude, that's only -2 or -3.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's basically even at this
and she
point.
has a 3-frame jab.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's great, but like, what is your biggest punish for me hitting another jab after that? Like, you counter hit me and I get, you know, like maybe 10% loss or something.
Round 2.
You have to realize that you're playing a fighting game. There is the risk-reward factor built into just playing a fighting game.
And being defensive in this game, once you're blocking, it's just not a good look. It's
oh, nice use of
it's weird to think that, you know, obviously you're never at an advantage if you're defending, but the disadvantage for just actively playing defense is so much bigger now.
I loved what he did right there. He did the walk
look
forward.
at the damage! Oh my god, and a reset and a command grab. Ooh, all right.
I don't know why you're not playing this character.
You know, I might go back to... I did play her early on when the game launched, because I was trying to figure out who I wanted to play between her and Mika, and just stuck with Mika. So this is a pivotal round. Going up 2-1 in this set is going to be a huge difference. Oh my god. Fierce. Maybe I should play this character. She just did Fierce Punch. I'm going to do it.
It looked like a meaty, though, so... Okay, crush counter combo.
Yeah. Oh, just too far. Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's big.
That's the party starter.
This is huge.
Oh, wow. No overhead. I expected that to come
Now
out.
this is huge.
Catches him low.
There are two huge things that just happened in that round, back to back.
Nikali still needs a lot of damage, though. That super left her with more health than I expected. Uh-oh, that's punishable. Oh, wow. Chicago punish, though. And a lot of characters have throw damage nerfs, too.
I mean, throws in this game are very strong. I respect that. What Alpaca just did, I respect that. He did empty jump low. Empty jump low is so strong in any fighting game.
If it's a 2D fighting game, empty jump low is just universally a good option. There's probably a couple 3D games where it's really good, too.
I mean, does Mortal Kombat count as a 3D game? Like, it's technically 3D, right? Oh, you try to go for the meaty overhead.
I'm pretty sure. I bet empty jump low still works in that game.
No, of course. I mean, there's air lows in that game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, crush counter. Oh, just out of range for the Fierce, though. That's one of those ones where you kind of just got to take the medium punch elbow. Or, you know, something interesting. So he is fishing with Stan Fierce for the crush counter, but he's not buffering the V-skill dash into it.
That roundhouse. Such a good normal, man. It's crazy.
This is all looking.
All right, I like that. No, that was. Okay, I understand that you're plus, but you're not that plus, so I'm going to throw out EXTP.
Round 2. Fight.
I feel like being +2 is the worst frame advantage in Street Fighter. I felt that way all through 4. All you're doing by being +2 is that you would be insane to not push a button. So you're just setting yourself up to get uppercut. Exactly. That's all it is. Why would you give up frame advantage?
I mean,
So-
that's a mind game. Like at that point.
Oh wow! Look at that link off the meaty stand light kick. Oh, this is a huge back throw.
Yeah, he tried to go for a shimmy right there.
Look at these. Oh no! Another big
Disrespect,
back
baby. Let's
throw.
go. Oh! I like it. I respect it. That was
is-
disrespect.
He had him cornered in Super Saiyan mode with Super. That is a terrible, terrible back throw to
I mean, Tech Bandit, is still sitting on that big stick of butter.
Yeah, it's actually for the best that didn't happen a sequence later after he had unloaded that Super.
Nice challenge with the command dash throw.
Oh wow! Why did? I don't know. That throw should have hit.
Nah. Ooh, that's big. Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't just go straight into Super there, but he still has it. All right. Wake up
Plus
jab.
frames, plus frames.
Oh wow! Good
this
option, Super.
Hey!
This might do it.
Should be that right here, yeah. Super Saiyan mode with Super.
Oh no, just a little bit. Not really many resources on Laura's side though. Yeah, the regular grab's gonna take it.
Dude, that throw, that walk is always so nauseating for me whenever he goes into V-trigger.
I know, it's like the Unga.
Yeah,
Like the
it's like what is this guy doing? Like, I love how so they did all these balance patches and stuff. The one thing I still don't understand is why that Street Fighter V still requires the thumbs up.
not on the priority list. So I don't know if that was that might have been a jump back OS. So you've noticed a few times that Tech Bandit has actually given up opportunities to punish command grabs because he back jumped instead of neutral. And to me, if I'm playing the character with a command grab and they're consistently holding up back, I'm getting in there.
That's your opportunity to close the gap, man. Right? Using the B-trigger.
Oh, nice block.
This is scary for Tech Bandit because he does not have the option to V-reversal.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a cancel.
Oh,
that's punishable.
oh!
Great uppercut. You know what? Why not?
We got balls, man. We got balls in here. Literally, go to Ignite Gaming Lounge. They have balls.
There's a ball pit.
Yeah, there is a ball.
All right, match point, Tech Bandit. That was such a smart uppercut because you're already punishable. Like, why not? What's the worst thing that's going to happen?
I'm going to get punished anyway. Like,
that's one of those things where, like, you throw out something that's punishable and then you just buffer a super after it. Like, wow, this is... Okay. Oh, this is going to be a punish. Oh, doesn't get a full one, though. He could have dizzied off that touch. Still, though, this super is back up. All right. He's going to hold it. Next touch is going to do it.
This is scary, man.
Still, Laura is not out of it all. She has the meter. Oh, that's comboable. Oh, no! No super! Oh, no! Oh, misses the punish again. All right, he's got to be careful with the fireball.
We got a clown fiesta going on.
Oh, wow.
This is the biggest clown
option,
fiesta.
but again.
Oh, clown fiesta! Clown fiesta!
He went with the back throw punish again, and you see how little damage that does. That's the second time in the set he's...
Chicago, man.
Yeah, Chicago punish.
The punish of Chicago is the greatest flaw in this glorious city of wind and beer. Oh, here we go. Crush counter.
All right, let's see if Tech Bandit's going to regret leaving Alpaca 21 alive.
Takes the plus frames.
Okay.
Nice second frame.
Yeah, good counter poke there.
Oh, no. Again. All right,
yeah,
there's
this
that
time it's
punish.
punished. Yeah.
Now, Tech Bandit still
Oh, wow,
has that.
goes for the reset instead of
that
taking the
critical art.
knockdown. And this is the same situation on Alpaca 21's side. He could have taken that knockdown, put him in the corner, and... Whoa, wow. That fireball barely got out in time. What's the mix-up? Oh, good blocks! All right. You can still do this.
All right,
Oh,
Luigi
great
Mansion
nope.
is going on right now.
Oh! There's the punish. Reset.
Luigi's Mansion!
Where is it? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Oh,
The
what a
Clown
match.
Fiesta, man.
Laura wins.
The Clown Fiesta, my God.
That reset was so good, too.
A clown car pulled up to Ignite,
They all piled out.
and then one by one, they just kept coming on. It's like, is it over? Can I close the door yet? And then another clown came out.
Oh, man. Why is it the Chicago punish, Zealous? It's because everyone in Chicago is really bad about throwing when they have a for sure punish for a 40%
Like
combo.
you could get like a stand fierce into like a V trigger into something, but no, you always got to take the easy way out and just grab them.
Oh, wow. That was
Instead
such
of
a
taking
nail
200
biter.
damage, you did like 50.
All right. So, again, that was winners finals. This is going to be loser semis coming up, I believe. So we're going to be back to a 2 out of 3.
The random high visor to Shaq Zam.
Oh,
Man,
I got excited.
I love Clown Fiestas, man. Like, put a couple of gorilla noises going off in the background.
See, I will give that to this game is I thought that this game when the beta was out and everything, this game's fun to play for the most part. But I thought it was going to be boring to watch. And it's better than I thought.
If they put in more Clown Fiestas like that in
Yes.
Street Fighter V, like I would definitely.
Yeah,
watch
you know
that.
what? That's the problem. Is that's 2 characters out of maybe 6 that can have that kind of stuff happen. But we're about to see a couple more. So,
like okay, so like if Zangief SPDs in front of you, it whiffs, and you go for a punish and you miss, and then he SPDs you again, but it whiffs again because you jumped, and then you miss another punish. This is when I get hyped because now you have created the Clown Fiesta Vortex.
you know what? I think
Do you keep hitting buttons, or do you go back and just like rethink your life? Like,
I have something prepared for if this. Oh no, it's on my external drive.
I'm telling you, man, you just gotta put a bunch of monkeys making noise.
Hold on. Let me.
Like, if you're not going to find the monkey soundboard, I will start making the monkey noises.
No, I have an MP3 of Yakety Sax on my on my external drive.
Okay.
I was like, hold on, I have something prepared. I'm gonna cut the highlight of that, and I'm gonna put on Yakety Sax, and I'm gonna restream it at like triple speed of that last match. All right,
Man.
My iron body is invincible. So, round 1. Fight.
some more explosive characters on deck right now.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
I like
and
it.
that is a button that does work. And that's probably Balrog's current weaknesses. He has okay pokes, but he doesn't have oppressive
Yes.
neutral pokes. And that crouch jab for Zangief, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it just frustrates you into taking a bigger risk to get in. But here's the thing. Random high fives, he loves to make this B-skill read, and you can see all that white life that he built up,
This is gone.
and he ate 1 crush counter stand fierce, and he took 35%. So look at it right now. Look, that.
Yep, there
You
we
just
go.
ate a 200 damage stand strong. And this match, oh wow.
That was
Yeah, it was good anti-air
that was shades of Street Fighter 4 right there.
Yeah.
That was a crouch in that area.
It is a slightly better anti-air than it was. It's still not great. Did you notice though that he stepped back slightly and then he did it to like kind of make it so that, because that's what it is it doesn't hit well above his head. All right, target combo. He's gonna need a reset to finish.
Nice anti-air.
Yeah, great shot. Oh, he can't V reversal out. Both characters V trigger, draining down, and both of them.
Next hit will take
Yeah,
it.
and both of these are sitting on just very dangerous
Oh!
V triggers.
Oh!
Oh my!
Okay, take
Wow.
throw.
I don't know if he could have canceled another move out of that. He had some V trigger remaining. Yeah, okay. And he's like, yeah, I could have. I got this. He's gonna do it this time. Look at the space he's giving up, and that's probably one of the biggest dangers of playing a charge character against Zangief.
You are going
You have to walk
put
back
it-
at some
yeah.
point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a little close for that spacing.
Going into the corner, man.
See, look how frustrating that is. Every time you push a poke, that crouch jab just stuffs it out, and it's not a lot of damage, but... Oh, wow. That faked me out, actually.
Yeah.
That came down. That wasn't... Oh, wow.
there we go.
Great dial out to the target combo, and he's going to get a good punish.
I mean, if you're playing Balrog, would you not tile that out with least skill on deck?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't really follow up. He walks back to bait something out, but... Good news is now he has all this stage to work with. Oh, yeah, that's punishable. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, and again, same thing. He kind of caught himself jumping back instead of neutral jumping.
Whoa! There we go.
Oh, wow. That's
We
going to
got
be this
football.
round. Game 1, going to go to random high fives, and this is loser semis.
Final round.
I'm pretty certain, so... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Balrog took that first round. Don't mind me. Is this? Yeah. Yeah, so this is a 2 out of 3.
Ooh, all right, crush counter again. Now I love the spacing that both of these players are playing at. Like it's very respectful for the most part. Nice.
Oh, there you go. Still gets the punish. Look at that damage. Ooh. All right, significant life lead here, but Zangief has both V-Trigger and a full super.
I love how Shagzam is just not overextended.
All right. You know what? That's not bad. He gets the OK after EX SPD, but that super is off the table now. You're not gonna You're not gonna eat 55% off one hit.
Now back to this respectable range.
Oh wow! What an
Anti-air.
anti-air! Yeah. And
Anti-air medium punch? It's like crouch medium punch?
you know what? A lot of crouch medium punches surprisingly hit like. You know what it is? It's that the hitbox doesn't like extend super high upward, but the hurt box doesn't go up above. So
Yeah.
you just have an arm that the top of it is just hitbox.
This is all red.
All right, so game 1, gonna go to Shagzam. Random high fives, taking a moment before going back in.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, both of them playing at that same range once again. It's gonna come down to who.
Oh wow, that
really-
was a big chunk of gray health he just ate right there.
I mean,
Oh, got it right back,
I
though.
feel like Random High Fives has the right.
Wake up, target combo, yo!
Ugh. I mean, Random High Five has the right idea going. It's just
Yeah, it's just one of those things on like, do you make a mistake against Zangief? That's what it's at. He knows the button that's going to keep him out, but he needs to space it correctly.
ooh.
Oh,
Alright, nice
wow. Great patience, didn't panic, waited and neutral jumped at the right spot. Yeah, pretty good life lead. And Balrog has not burned V-Trigger yet,
Yeah.
so Shagzam still has a pretty good advantage in this match.
Now a lot of people get really frustrated playing against Zangief when we're doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
They always try to jump out and stuff like that because Zangief can't throw you if you're jumping.
All right, there's the cancel, and this is going to be the round. All right, Shagzam on match point.
Round 2.
Now the thing is like a lot of people want to jump out against Zangief and stuff like that, but they don't realize when they're playing against him, because they're holding up, you're getting tagged by a lot
Yeah,
of
just a lot of stray hits.
yeah, stray hits, and those stray hits add up. And when you look at your life at 30 seconds into the match or whatever.
Oh, wow, that was a brave wake-up SPD. Shagzam is so patient. Like, he's looking at that hop, which is usually a setup into an SPD, and that dash forward, too, and he's just holding his ground.
Wow!
Wow, did he jump? Oh, no, he took that.
Yeah, I know he dashed right into that. Those big old arms.
You know what, though? He has full super himself and V-Trigger. If he can get up right now, if he can stay alive from this mix-up, he's not in bad shape.
I'm calling it right now. Incoming target combo.
Oh, this is going to do it! No. He goes straight into it. Doesn't put the V-Trigger.
No, I respect
That's a lot of damage.
There
All
we
right,
go,
plus
yeah.
the target combo. Oh, wow!
No fear in this dojo, my
And
guy.
you know what? There's not a lot that he could have done there, but that was a grab and vulnerable option.
Final round. Fight.
And that is tough because that was Shagzam's whole super gone. That's one of the
Now,
troubles with him
We're
burning the
back at
super
that
early.
neutral position now, though.
Okay, he's still fine.
All right, back into it. Like, look at all that white health that Random High Fives is just lost in that exchange.
All right, he's doing well so far, but again, this is the thing. Can you do this for another 40 seconds?
Random High Fives is
Oh, that could have been an SPD right there. He kind of lucked out.
he took a risk and tried to play a little bit more aggressive in this matchup, in this round, if you can see.
I really like that after that blocked Bar Fierce, the block standing Fierce, Shagzam was negative, but not enough to punish, and he couldn't really reach. So he actually just took a step forward and then poked. Oh. All right, get a good setup. All right, what's the shenan? Yeah, that's the shenanigans. Oh, okay.
You got Spooks. Spook City, baby. Let's go. Ah!
Oh.
Spook City, baby.
After dealing with the silly like Street Fighter V specific
Zangief
Zangief stuff
wins.
that whole time, the ender is just knee press into SPD. Like the
classic.
yeah.
That's the BP Amico, man. For
No.
everybody that does not.
No,
was
the
not
BP
around for the
Amico
BP
is when you
Amico.
throw out a stand roundhouse from a half a screen away and he SPDs your toe.
That is the BP Amico because he's spinning it already.
I almost quit fighting games because that was like one of my first weeks at locals was me getting SPD'd from literally half a screen away because I threw a far-reaching stand roundhouse and he light SPD'd my toe. Oh, look at that walk! Oh, that was... I love that. That's any character.
That shows no.
Yeah.
You're not scared, man.
Not just grapplers. I like when your offense is based on just holding forward.
Right.
Oh, run. Nice back throw.
Oh wow.
That was a
Backdash.
really smart backdash.
Backdashes in this game are actually very strong.
They're, you know, it's weird. Like, it's an option. It's a chance to punish a grab if they go for it. Where you're not going to punish a grab if you neutral jump, but backdash has no invuln.
Yeah.
And it's a counter hit state. So you can, if they do a meaty crush counter, you're losing 30%. Oh wow, that round went downhill very quickly.
I mean that stuff kind of happens, man. Like.
All right, Rando high fives went from being down match point to being a match point himself. So it's going to be a pretty important round here for Shaxam.
What he needs to do is just play the exact same way he was in the.
He needs that duck hitter coaching.
Yeah.
The do what you're doing, just be better at it.
Just do what you're doing, but it's good.
He hit me with that.
You just have to know.
I'm pretty sure that was actually at Evo where
Do what you're
I lost
doing,
the first game
but
and Duck Hitter
better.
says, no, he didn't say but better. He said but less bad.
Do what I would do.
That was the most insightful coaching that I've ever gotten in my life.
I mean,
You had the right idea. Just do it less badly.
I mean, have you heard about the Reynolds story, or not the Reynolds? It was the Roman? No, I think it was the Reynolds. But James, it's like, hey, how do you deal with this? And he's just like,
Oh, didn't quite get the punish.
you just have
Look at
to
this.
know.
Look at that great. There it is
Yeah,
again.
there it is.
200 damage, stand strong.
Whoa!
You just do it. That's the
You
answer.
just have to know, man.
All right. Here's the thing. He's running out of things he can absorb, but armor in this game doesn't act like Street Fighter 4. You cannot die
Yeah, because
if
chip
you
damage.
absorb more. Yeah.
Yeah, chip damage does not exist in this game. Or chip deaths.
Now, what will happen is if you have gray health built up and you absorb more health than you have, it'll come out of your gray health.
Yeah. But you cannot die from it.
No.
Yeah. It's a very
That's one of the trade-offs for most armor moves are armored like frame 3 on the X's. That's one of the arguments against them being... Oh, I think that was supposed to be an SPD.
now, if that was Luis, he would have thrown it.
I think that he wanted the
Oh, dude!
SPD and he didn't get all the way around. Did he? Yeah, good jump. He's going to get the punish.
That's,
All right.
that's an entire super
Oh,
bar
that
down.
is a punish. That
Ugh.
is how you say do not miss your super. All right.
Backdash SPD.
Back to Spooky Town, though. Both characters to V-trigger. Balrog just needs a touch here. Oh,
Oh no, he messed
didn't
up
get
the
his,
air.
yeah, didn't get Oh, here's the punish. V-trigger. This is not going to kill off this hit. He doesn't have the meter for it, but...
One more mix-up.
Yeah, next touch is going to do it. Oh, no.
Ah!
Overhead doesn't get the link, though.
He
I
has
would run
time.
away
No,
for
no,
34
right,
seconds.
Right now, this is a good position. The next hit will end it for both players.
He wanted out of the situation. Oh, he just didn't want to play that round anymore.
No, Random had the right idea right there. I think he was going to go for the,
Yeah.
the reaction, the V-trigger, or
Yeah.
V-skill, but he was too close.
Oh, wow. All right.
It's hard when you're like, I'm
They're
going.
hugging it out.
I'm going.
Check Sam, stay put.
Ninth win.
Stay here.
for
That was.
players.
Oh, you're not done. Yeah, where are you going?
Like when you have the right idea, but you you misjudge your reaction time.
You
Like,
know what?
That is the worst feeling in the world. It's like I have the right idea, but my reactions aren't.
You know
as
what?
fast.
I actually, that's not as bad to me because that tells me that that's something I could just go to school on. You know, like I know what to do. I just gotta. That's something you could practice.
I mean, in a tournament setting, you can't really rely on, oh, I'm going to go into training mode and, like, practice my reactions and stuff like that. Because at that spacing, it doesn't matter how good your
well,
reactions
especially in
are.
this game, you know, this is This isn't the game for that.
Yeah.
It's just
We're-
you just got to be real that this is,
You just have to know.
for better or worse, it's just not.
You just have to know.
EX Sonic Boom, not human blockable. Not. I think I've blocked EX Sonic Boom since Guile came out. Just one. In every match I played,
Sonic
yes,
Boom,
a single EX Sonic Boom. I blocked it mostly on accident. I'm pretty sure I was trying to buffer a command grab, and and I just
I don't block by choice.
I just happened to be like hitting back.
Yeah, I don't block on choice. It just happens sometimes. Hey, sometimes that happens to me. Like, I don't go for a safe jump, but then you DP, and I safe jump somehow. And then I'm like, wow, I didn't know.
Yes. Yeah, 3 out of 5. This is losers finals.
It's like, wow, that was really smart. Did you just figure out that safe jump? It's like, yeah.
You know what,
godlike.
You know what my move was?
What?
Was
Round 1.
I would whiff a bunch of buttons and then jump fierce, and they would guess the side wrong and get hit, and then I'd lean in and be like, that's an unblockable.
That's unblockable, man.
Just don't try. Give up. Oh, wow. What? How did that? That sweep was just like, he was sprung up like, haha.
Street Fighter 5 does some weird stuff sometimes, man. But this is another slugger match, man.
Oh, yeah.
Both these high damage characters, nice whip on it. I feel like Rog has a really easy way of, especially if you throw out a bad fireball with Nakali.
The difference here is that Balrog eventually loses his power-up mode. So, all right, corner switched.
Ooh,
that was a really
good
fortunate trade, yeah. Oh, look at the respect. What's Balrog? What's he gonna do? He's not gonna uppercut you. There you go. See, now I really like that spacing. So that spacing makes it so that if you push a button, you're gonna eat that sweep, but you're holding down back, like you don't block it.
Yeah.
It just whips in front of you, and a whip punish is harder than, you know, a proper punish on block. All right, B trigger's there for Balrog. Any touch can take it.
Go.
Good block on the target combo.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh! So that is like it's like -2, I want to say, but you're spaced out far enough that just your button's not going to reach.
Exactly.
So he can press that and blow up most buttons you press. Oh wow.
That was some spooked head.
I can't tell if Shexam is like. It feels like that situation, like you just want out of the tense moment. You know, you do something not necessarily because you think you're gonna win. You just don't want to feel like that anymore. You want the round to be over.
No, sometimes I feel like that too. Like, I don't care if I lose anymore. Like, I'm too stressed.
But he's just rolling sevens every time.
But sometimes you gotta do that, man. Like you got the worst hand in poker, and the opponent's sitting on like triple aces.
Yeah, you go all in on
and you look him dead in the eye, and he says, "Go, let's make your move, Medipone." Like,
all right, Nakali almost on V trigger. There it is. Really like that V skill right there. Oh wow! Did you get the back throw? He does. So he has the corner.
wow! I love that move. That reels him back.
Yeah,
so,
just he went off the stage for throw range. You can see he left the golden nugget. He like dipped into hash house for a moment, put it in order, and then he came back. Like, let's finish this.
He comes back with the Eiffel Tower and the. He's got a big old 10-gallon hat on.
Foot-long daiquiri and some beads.
An oxygen mask from the oxygen bar.
I think that's what the Evo stage, the Fighters Arena or whatever, that should be. Oh wow! Look at the damage on that. 1-0 Tech Bandit. So I feel like the stage, like transition kind of thing or whatever, like the stageality, whatever you want to call it, for Vegas, it should. He should kick you in a pile of giant daiquiris and you come back holding one. And then it gives you like plus 10% damage the next round.
I'd play that stage. I need that power.
That was my when I went 0-2 in 5 games. I think it was Evo 2013. Oh, let me tell you about me and Fat Tuesdays. We made a relationship.
Oh, you
that
made
weekend.
a relationship with Fat
Tuesdays?
Okay.
They have my picture probably hung up still.
I don't think I've ever gotten 0-2 in Evo before.
So one of those games was Dive Kick, where I actually beat somebody and I frauded them.
And
then
then you realized you weren't supposed to play
yeah,
that guy?
and then they messed up the bracket, and I got frauded by the guy who I was. I got double frauded by the guy who I was supposed to play.
Oh,
Pad players playing Geef. Shaq Sam plays on a pad. I'm sorry. I think they both. Did it Random High Fives? Does he play on a pad too?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think they both play on pads.
A lot of people actually, a lot of the Street Fighter 5 players actually play on pad.
Well, it makes sense because you know, I played on stick because I didn't want to go to Galloping Ghost and get bodied on a cabinet because I didn't know how to play on it. That's the entire reason I played on stick. And Street Fighter 5 doesn't have an arcade release. There's you perfectly. You're the natural if you're playing this on a DualShock 4.
That was with command.
I really like
right?
this pressure. No, it was a regular one. I like that roundhouse pressure. Just stand back there and throw boots.
Wake up jab. Like in any other game, if you're doing wake up jab.
Oh, it doesn't. Didn't confirm it to the V trigger though.
Whoa!
All right, not enough though. He needed the meter, but he goes for another command grab.
Boo.
Dunkaroonie.
We got boo.
Necalli wins.
You know when Necalli goes into V-trigger and he dashes forward like that? Like, that's a full-blown silverback gorilla
You know what
running
I wish,
at your face.
You know what I wish I still had? All those
Round 1.
all those NBA Jam clips I made, the audio clips from DFC when we were streaming DFC at Galloping Ghost, and I did all the basketball jokes. I wish I still had those ready.
The what? Like he's on fire.
Yeah, I clipped those. My friend let me borrow the remake, like the new NBA Jam, and I turned off all the music and everything, and I just recorded the announcer.
Just have a bunch of like a soundboard of Shaq saying stuff. I think it would work out fine in Street Fighter 5.
Just like from Gold Bond commercials.
Yeah. Or like Icy Hot.
This I think this is the alternate Balrog theme. This is kind of serious. All right, Tech Bandit on match point.
Shaq's hand is shook, man. He's
Round 2.
the Earth is leaning a little bit to the right now.
Yeah, it's the skies of whatever right now. The stage with it, it's tilted. My favorite is Necalli on that stage when it tilts the other way, so his can is rolling against gravity up the wing.
Oh, you mean Birdie?
Yeah.
Birdie, yeah.
His grab. I like that grab animation. Oh yeah, what a timing on the stand medium punch there. Okay, good counter poke there.
I mean, at that spacing, Necalli is negative, so.
All right, Shaq needs to get this next touch to stay alive in this side.
Necalli
there it is.
Was on stun, so yeah.
All right, Shaq gonna live on for another round. Breaks the streak there because that was 5 straight rounds.
Yeah, but Tech Bandit now sitting on a full stick of butter.
It's honestly, it's like I feel like Necalli was super. Just isn't any worse than having to deal with Necalli normally. I don't know.
I mean, it's just scarier, man. Like,
not even. It's just like, oh, whatever. He's gonna
kill me no matter what. Like,
with one less touch, I guess. Whatever. God, why is that still so good? Ooh,
that was nice.
Ooh, that had a nice hit stop to it. That
was an oomph.
Oh wow, big punish. Holds on to the super. A lot of it. Oh yeah, that's punish full target combo. Surprised at some of the aggression out of Tech Bandit right now. These forward jumps. I mean, he's sitting on a huge life lead. Honestly, he could afford to get hit.
I mean, if
to get V trigger.
If the opponent is not going to do anything about it, like why not? Why stop it?
Oh, look, great blocks. This is not looking good. That's it. Super, and that's going to do it.
The classic.
Yeah. Players shake hands. Tech Bandit's going to move on to Grand Finals.
Right? Yeah, so he stays on, right?
Yeah. Tech Bandit, stay here. All right, so he's going to face Alpaca 21, the rematch from Winners Finals.
Let's go! I want to see more Clown Fiestas, man. I love Clown Fiestas.
I feel like I don't have yakety sax, but if it's nutty again, I'm gonna like throw on Tower theme or something. It's like the closest
do
I
you
can
still
do.
have the DJ air horn?
No, that was like a website. I might bring. You know, I'm not doing guilty teams this year though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I gotta.
Who's doing
I'll
guilty
try.
games?
Arturo.
Arturo?
I'll
Okay.
clue him in on the secret tech.
So what are you streaming this weekend?
Friday, I have Street Fighter 4, and then the Marvel exhibitions are going to be sick, actually.
Okay.
And then I have top 8 of Street Fighter 5 teams. And then Saturday, I open with Street Fighter 5 pools. I go into Killer Instinct pools and Killer Instinct top 8 because it's a this is a KI Cup qualifier. So that'll be a pretty big deal. And then I believe I go from there straight to Street Fighter top 16 through top 8, and then I have Guilty top 8.
Okay.
So most of Guilty is going to be on Arturo stage. So this is actually kind of cool. I believe we have something worked out with Jonio
Okay.
to where we're going when we hit, you know, US after hours, but peak Japan hours. There's some Guilty action going on in Japan, and we're going to host their stream, and in return, they're going to host Frosties in Japan.
Oh,
so we'll
okay.
have some exposure to the Japanese audience that we wouldn't normally have. On top of the fact that we have Dokura and Koichi
and Koichi
at
coming.
Frosty Frostings. Like, what?
They saw like who's coming. All right. I can pay for my hotel and flight right now.
For sure. I mean, this tournament has gotten big enough where they can make money
Winning
after
tournament.
a trip
Yep.
from Japan to Chicago.
This is right after the holidays and stuff, so tickets
Yeah.
aren't that expensive. But you're still traveling
Yeah.
across
And
many
you're not-
borders.
Yeah, and you're not flying to like San Francisco
Yeah.
from Japan. Like you're getting in the
Yeah,
country.
actually, Chicago is not that much more expensive than
Yeah.
San Francisco.
It's just the time.
Yeah.
It's just another
It's
another
like-
4 hours. Yeah.
It's 15 hours from Chicago to Japan. The last time I went.
Good pressure from Alpaca starting off. Now remember this match in winners finals was kind of like it was like rubber bandy, where like it would fly in one direction.
yeah.
Tech Bandit 2-0'd the first game, Alpaca 2-0'd the second game, and then they were just 1-1 in pretty much every round from there on.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow. Respects the meter. Oh, that was unfortunate. I think he was trying to block, but just the wrong direction because that wonky crossover.
Yeah.
Oh, respecting. I don't know who he was respecting. She didn't have the meter to really do anything.
Laura's sitting really close to Sun right now, though. Trying to close that space. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Reset. Oh, it goes on the other side.
I would
Yeah,
not
side
have blocked
switch. Okay, blocks the jab. Okay.
that. That's fine. Ooh, nice.
Great
Air to air.
delayed jump back, and that was a strong too. That was a good chunk of damage off the counter hit.
Ooh, watch him throw.
Oh wow, just gorilla stomp straight into the throw.
Final round. Fight.
Once again, both these players is kind of, trying to feel each other out, but in a space where it's very awkward to stick out buttons.
All right, recognize it. And you know what, that was actually frame advantage for Alpaca there, but he went for another medium button, and Tech Bandit kind of interrupted with that fast jab. Ooh, it's a fortunate trade there for Laura.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no overhead. Wow. I was expecting an overhead there the whole time.
We're playing NASCAR now, baby. Whoa, let's go.
Ooh, good blocks. Okay. Oh, gets the jab. Oh, no, it's a lethal link, though.
That's counter it. Nice.
So that is a huge danger against Laura that most of the cast... Oh, the super! That's going to do it!
I mean, Alpaca has been doing that meaty shoulder setup
And
a lot.
that's one of the few things that Laura would still be considered a drawback. You have to use meaties that are very slow.
Yes.
They have good advantage, but they're susceptible to V reversals, and they're susceptible to wake up invincible moves.
Round one. Fight.
I mean, I think that trade-off is perfectly fine, especially since this character is very, very scary on knockdown now.
Yeah, it's just, you have to be aware. You can't really flowchart your offense too much. You gotta
Nice block on the overhead. Max punish.
know what's coming and kind of respect the meter.
Oh, she's
Stop
here.
that.
She's
Stop
here.
that. That wasn't an I want to hit you jab. That was a stop that.
The anti-air not working out.
Oh, okay. Good damage. Next hit's going to take this from Nikali.
No, that's not punishable, right?
No.
That's so strange. He's stepping on you twice, man. How are you going to let him step on your shoes like
I
that?
really like the forward dash there by Alpaca because Tech Bandit has shown that he wants to backdash out of tight situations pretty often. And after the block, Alpaca just ran at him.
Oh, he got tagged by the
This
X.
is looking good for him. Oh, he got the uppercut. That's the round and loses. Ooh.
Well, one bad decision from either player, you know, is just losing so much health.
That's a tough choice, too, because, I mean, he didn't have to do a lot of damage. You know, the odds were in his favor to just kind of hold that mix-up. And
I mean, you know, sometimes you just got to make these risks. You got to let the opponent know.
He stood up and then he crouched back into the overhead. That's the
Chicago,
worst feeling.
That's ducking the overhead.
Yeah.
Chicago is really good at it.
Okay, we got dunks. Oh, I would have done like 3 more command grabs. Maybe I'll
Now
play
this
the
is
Cal.
this is why you're not a grappler player.
Yes. That's I shouldn't have access to a command grab. I don't have the decision making for it. Same reason really I shouldn't have a fireball. Good pressure here in the corner. Look at that.
Just
Oh, how do you get out of that?
Just ignore him.
All right.
I mean, you have this life lead, and you just like, keep annoying him with your fast buttons.
And just like last set, we're swinging first game one way, second game the other. The difference here is that if Alpaca takes this 3 out of 5, he wins. We're going to need a 3 out of 5 win, followed by another 3 out of 5 win for Tech Bandit. Ooh,
Wow, that was tricky, man. Like that.
I don't even blame him for not. I think he meant to buffer his stomp the wrong way because I thought he was going to be on the other side. I think those are the most effective mix-ups when the offensive person doesn't know where it's going to hit.
Oh, counter it. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Look at these. Look at the respect and the patience from Tech Bandit right now.
And so that timing or that spacing was just enough. If that fireball would have hit right away after being released, it actually would have been negative and punishable. But
same side.
Just a tiny bit of space. Okay, nice jab check. Pops the V skill. Still in the corner. He's got to do something about these fireballs.
Oh, bad jump. We got good jumps.
Okay, this is a good uppercut. He's in a great situation here.
Oh, this is scary, right?
Oh, yeah, there's the overhead. The overhead that they made. They gave him a charged version of that that's like +2 on block now. And a crush counter still. Oh, there you go. That's the solution he's been looking for to those fireballs is...
Don't let it come out.
Yeah. You got to challenge it before it's on the screen.
Look.
Oh, wow. I like that. Kind of like a fake out
Yeah,
jump.
no, that was... Get stunned?
Wow, just short.
Stunned, yeah.
When she's not in V-trigger, the command grabs aren't really that
Okay,
good.
yeah.
That's one of the things I think a lot of people don't recognize about Allura. When you get hit by a command grab, you feel like you got SVD'd, no matter what the command grab was. But her light command grab without V-trigger does like less damage than a regular throw.
I mean, the setup off it is still strong.
Yeah,
but
there's no need to panic. You could eat 4 more of those and you're fine.
I feel like a lot of people just get panicked whenever they get thrown. You know? Like, it doesn't matter what kind of throw
Yeah, like I
it
said,
is.
it just feels like you got thrown for a lot. I think it's the idea that you can't block it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tech it, or that's going to be a punish.
I respect how Alpaca is trying to really open up Tech Bandit, but...
No, his blocking is really
Yeah.
really solid, though. And that's really what's been keeping him in a lot of these matches. He's made some really, really clutch blocks.
Ooh.
So that's fine. Look at that. It didn't do a lot of damage. All right.
I think it's the positioning that makes people really flustered. Like they're stuck in the same position. Nothing has gotten accomplished except you got thrown.
Whoa!
That was big.
Okay.
Tech
Bandit closes it out.
He needs one more win to reset the bracket. Looking very solid right now.
Nikali wins.
I'm telling you, man, like this stage plus that color from Nikali.
Oh, it is a laser light show right now.
Yeah, like there's already fire going on in the background, and then his hair.
I'm surprised my PS4 is like still doing it. I'm impressed, really.
It becomes a pyrotechnic show.
Have you seen what the benchmark is for Killer Instinct?
No, I've not.
The GPU benchmark?
No.
It's cinder mirrors. So it's just like everything going crazy. It's awesome.
I really need to upgrade my graphics card, actually. My graphics card has definitely seen better years. Like, I'm playing, like really...
When you play WoW, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, it doesn't matter, but you can definitely see with, like, the new stuff coming out.
I will say when I upgraded and then I was able to put Overwatch to actual good settings, I was like, ooh, this is a pretty game.
Yeah, no, like, I was playing Overwatch, and, like, you can definitely see, like, frame drops and stuff, but...
Oh, good jab.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no punish.
No, he was trying to see if Tech Bandit was going to...
Actually, you know what? I saw a punch come out there. I think he might have tried to do the slash. I think he tried to do the charge move and just didn't have enough charge. Okay, gets the jab. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I don't know what that jump was supposed to be. Oh, no. That the entire round.
I mean, you got to let the other person know that you're willing to take these kind of risks.
Yeah, it's just that they... You also got to let them know that sometimes you're going to guess right on them. You know?
I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Whatever.
Yeah, and he's still in here, and he's up 2-1 in the set. He still has another game to give, and he still has a round here.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Yet again, with the...
Oh, wow. The disrespect.
Wake up tap.
There you go. Oh, that's a punish. Has an opportunity here.
Gets the V trigger.
That was a very big tech. All right, the stun's died down, and right now Tech Bandit's he's not having the ways to open it up. He's got to look at overheads or command grabs at this point. Oh!
No!
Oh no, the overhead failed!
He tried the anti-air.
The anti-air failed, brother.
Like, Laura has one of these anti-airs that looks like it should be...
Super can chip it, peek, and there it is.
Yeah.
Smart stuff. Definitely burn that meter.
Yeah, Laura has one of these...
She has an anti-air that moves her forward, so she'll go under a cross-up. And that's a problem a bunch of characters have trouble covering the space directly above their head. And that's the kind of thing where... oh, is that a punish?
Yeah, that is.
Heads up play.
Go straight in the corner right here. So close to the corner.
I can't believe the position she gets up that super. I did not know that, actually.
Ooh, that's big.
And you know what? That kind of, given how good her EX Fireball is, like that's a tough meter decision. I guess if you happen to have super, then hey, why not? Oh no! All right, has himself cornered.
Oh wow, that was a stare down of a
stared him down for just a little too long.
Oh,
okay, this is gonna be big.
Hey.
All right, he has the super. He's gonna open him up. Does he get it? That's gonna do it.
And that's a reset bracket right there.
All right, Tech Bandit staying alive. Moving out Pocket 21 down into losers with them. So this is gonna reset the bracket. This 3 out of 5 is gonna decide who wins. Pocket 21 jamming with the round end music. Dun, 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 dun.
Now, this is definitely one of the more crucial moments of a match. When it gets reset and you're...
Yeah, who's going to be the first one out of the gate? Because that's the trouble. When you do reset the bracket, and, you know, you have that exhale to, like, not let all your, I don't know, your I got to bleach it. Your like, fighting spirit.
Oh,
you got to, yeah.
All right, go to the oh. That's the kind of stuff that hurts.
Spiritual pressure. That's what I was looking for. You can't breathe out your spiritual pressure. All right. Tech Bandit, though, he's looking good right now.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta. I feel like breathing in and just letting everything come out is a nice change.
I don't know. I want all that. So you know, for me, is it how we were talking about when you have that long run for losers?
Yeah.
If I'm having that kind of run, I don't eat, I don't drink, I don't go to
the
bathroom.
No, like that's
I want my body to be in the exact same state it just was the entire time. I don't want to change a thing when I'm playing well.
When I'm playing, like, for every tournament, I will go into it and I will be in the most tired, depressing-looking state.
As soon
of
as
my
it starts, though,
life.
you're like, I'm in there.
And then, like, you.
Oh, it doesn't
with
cancel to
this-
the super. That could have finished this game.
I think it was a Texas Showdown 2
Oh,
years ago.
no. Is this going to cost him the round because he didn't get that one super confirmed? Oh, no. It
Didn't
just
buffer.
dialed
Didn't
it out.
buffer.
All right. He may be in chip territory, but it's going to be questionable. Is he going to make him hold it? Oh, no,
Okay,
it doesn't.
no. That was a good challenge.
Yeah, it doesn't dial out to the special into the super. You know what, though? V-Reversal, I was in play there. So
Yeah,
he
no.
wasn't free to just throw out the chip attack.
But I was saying, like, when you're changing your atmosphere in a tournament setting, it's definitely strange. Like a lot of the top players, they do the exact same that you're doing. You know, they don't eat, they don't do any of that stuff.
Oh, push counter. All right, takes the sweep.
Now, the one thing about Street Fighter 5 coming from an anime game is you can't tell that these guys are actually talking, like at all. Like they're actually talking, but you can't hear it.
There's no like there's no here's the move.
Yeah, he's going into overdrive.
Oh, that was like the when I was trying to record the other week a bunch of Ragna overdrive combos, and my dummy just happened to be set on Izanami.
Oh,
So every time it's
I love it when you like anime games in general, like any fighting game that like takes itself seriously, but they add too much to
Yeah.
it. Like it's way too overly serious.
Hands Off the Panda is the best work of localization ever done.
I don't even understand why they like.
Yeah, that would be the thing where, like, if you know how sometimes I have a thing where, like, a voice actor will, like, leave you win a contest and they leave you a voicemail or whatever. That would be mine. It would be Christina V just calling me and saying, "Hands off the panda."
All right, we got a lot of throws going on in the corner. A fourth throw.
Oh, backs off. Look at that. Stun meter was built off Giant Life Lead, but he just backs off.
I mean, sometimes you gotta let them know.
You know what? And it's fine. And he's eaten a couple of those medium kicks, but he still does. And now he's in the corner. That's it. This round's over.
Ooh, that was nasty.
That's
ooh.
You gotta. This is not a game where you can decide to play defense on purpose. That's never a winning play.
It's like you're in the offensive position and then you want to reset back to
Yeah, you can't give that up. That's just unless you're like a Guile or a Fang, like someone who has
a really good neutral.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a very, very strong, annoying kind of neutral game. But these two characters, you know, like they're still strong and neutral, but like their true potential lies in.
Oh, great punish!
Their true potential lies in.
Oh, there we go. This is what we're talking about. So he's having trouble opening them up, and now he's starting to mix it up. He's got this overhead. Let's see if there's going to be a command grab now that he's looking to just block in general.
Oh, there it is.
Another overhead.
That overhead is so. It's so annoying to deal with. It's like you're being rude.
Yeah, exactly. It's you're being harassed. You're not being beat up. You're being accosted on the street with an overhead.
Like, stop doing that, man. It's rude. And it's low invul too, right?
This is a very, very important round. The difference right now for Tech Bandit on going up 2-0 versus this being a 1-1 is huge.
It's huge. Yeah, no, it's psychologically, it's going to be bearing on.
Oh God, that was actually not bad to get that EX Fireball out of the way. Now the super is not on deck for Laura. She does have V trigger and 2 EX Fireballs though. Okay, next touch can do this for Tech Bandit.
There it is.
Oh no! Oh, there's the Dizzy though. He's
yeah.
fine. Yeah. All right.
Now Pekka needs to really shape himself up, man. Like going down so many rounds just like that.
Yeah.
It's really overbearing on a person. I would take some time to really exhale and like think about it.
Yeah, because he went up 1-0, and I believe this has been 5 straight now.
Yeah. Now, I don't play enough Street Fighter 5 to really understand what Tech Bandit has been.
He's just
adjusted.
been the main thing is that Alpaca 21 was shown that he was willing to defend his way out of situations, and Tech Bandit's pulling out all of the tools to open him up.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
great
DP.
anti-air, yeah.
Now DPs still have that invul, but it just starts up later, right?
Yes, yeah, they're just not invul like
Yeah,
frame 1.
sorry.
They're invul like frame 4. Okay, gets a turn that into a really decent punish actually. And again, this is a character that
Oh wow, that crossed up. That's
great
unfortunate.
combo. So this is a guy who plays like 8 different characters, and he still has that heads up punish
Yeah.
that like what will reach from this distance in the right amount of time. And he could have done a stand roundhouse and collected his 100 damage, but he turned that into the corner in
Yeah.
like 180.
Well, I tried to go for the knockdown right there, but a little bit too far.
And kind of along the same lines,
Here we go.
Alpaca 21, he's going to need to pepper in some more command grabs here. Because look, he's willing to block it out. And
I mean,
he's running
every
out of time
command
there.
grab he's gone for it. It feels like Tech Bandit has just been option selecting it or just doing anything. Like he hasn't really been landing.
Oh no, this is big. Okay, he's going to burn the super. No, not yet.
yet.
Next touch
Next
is going
touch.
to win this tournament. Oh, this is going to do it, I think. Oh no, he didn't use an EX though.
There you go.
All right. Party's
Oh, he
oh
messed it
no!
up.
Oh wow. One more
Clown
bar.
Fiesta.
Oh wow! Finally an uppercut hits. Oh wow! All right, great stuff.
Holly wins.
Tech Bandit said he's been trying to mash out that uppercut in that scenario multiple times and kept getting caught up in block stun. Oh wow!
We have the players going with the post-match review going, you know.
Player 1.
That's why you go to casuals. Actually, that is the biggest selling point. Is
Like-
that you don't walk away from the guy who you just lost. You gotta break down the matchup. You gotta talk about what went wrong. You gotta tell them how much their character makes you angry.
No, like that's what I really like about going to casuals. It's like when you look at professional chess matches, they lose, they shake each other's hands, and then immediately go into like a peer review / like, you know, kind of post-match review. And casuals is the only place that you can really do that. Like you can do that
Yeah, you can say
technically
what
online, but it's different. You know, you can't really go back and like say, hey,
You know what? That is something.
where did it go wrong?
That is something I do hope that they add later. They had it at the end. They didn't add it until Ultra, if I remember correctly. But there eventually was an online training mode. There was a co-op training mode in Street Fighter 4. That's something I'd love to see more games have. You can't. You know, online's never going to be perfect. It's getting better, but that could be such a useful tool, especially for people that don't live in heavily populated areas. But if you're in Chicago, you are. And you have places to play.
You're obligated to come out to Ignite, basically.
And